pick up just after the party, spoke to Cassian and got to know his plight, learning of his turning and the strange claws on his hands that he is unable to control. Deciding to help him, you were told that members of the Crimson Hand have been seen near the Middle City Hall and went to investigate. Maeve had a conversation with a spirit, and the rest of you saw Dahlia appearing in peril. Following the tracks, you broke the door and heard fighting beneath an abandoned house, looking through the floorboards before going down and aiding a man named Kalen fight 3 thralls. But again, obviously we ended with Archeron bouncing porridge into the room, but James isn't here. So, just as Archeron bamps porridge into the room behind this metal door, you watch as Kalen you guys have assumed correctly, he's a rogue, and he sort of goes to touch his hand to the door, searching for a keyhole, something to lockpick. But as his fingers press against the the cold steel, you hear a scratching sound, as for some reason the doors just begin to swing open, slowly scraping across the stone floor. I will reveal what you guys see. But as you look through that door, I'll describe it in a moment. At the same time as the door swings open, Slab, you have gotten bored sitting outside the house and have decided, fuck this shit, I'm in. And go into the abandoned house and see a rope that Archeron tied last session.
Which way am I entering?
So you're entering about here. So okay. It's going down from the roof. So you climb down the rope, and you see Archeron. He takes a step back, and just says, "I'll make sure Dahlia's okay," and he just fucking runs. But he leaves porridge on Drax's shoulder, for the moment. Awesome. Yes. So as that happens, obviously Kalen stands up straight, just goes, sorry about that, and begins to look into the room. And I'll describe it now. As you all look inside, the room is bathed in this faint red light. 4 torches sit around a stone circle with bloodstains on it. The stone outline of a portal behind it. To your left is a glass wall, slightly opaque, with 4 long tables pressed against the wall, wrapped up in bags, seems to be the shapes of bodies atop those tables. Behind the glass as well, you see a man at the back of the room, wearing a green, slightly bloodstained shirt. He has tan skin and messy black hair. I will send the image.
I'm going to assume this is a wall.
Which is it's a glass wall.
Okay.
So you can see through it, and it's probably not that strong.
And are these doors or just...
Yeah, they're gated doors.
Yeah.
Put the image of the man in the voice chat. But Slab, you can walk up to the group. You can see that this man is looking down at a table. And
he hasn't noticed us yet.
Yeah, from this angle, you can see he's looking down at knives and bloody rags, and begins to clean his hand, and he hasn't seemed to notice you. You are right.
What's the
So I'm gonna whisper to Sidon, shush.
But
Just shush.
got bored upstairs. What we doing?
We
Nothing
haven't
at the minute.
figured it out yet.
Drac, you're hurt, aren't you?
Yeah, very much. So
So you see Sidon and Maeve look pretty much untouched, but the man in front of you and Drac both look relatively hurt, and you see Kalen, he pulls out 2 healing potions and hands onto you, Drac.
thank you.
It's just a basic healing potion.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving
works
my
fine.
spell slots.
But from what he's looking like, you might need more than that. And this man, it's 2d4 plus 2 for that potion. He will drink his one. Oof. Oh, that was a greater as well.
So just a normal one.
Yes.
Should I roll or you?
You can roll. But yeah, what is the plan?
Alan, do you know who that is?
I'm not sure.
He's
That's not
like
one of the
your
people who-
torturer or anything.
I haven't seen him. Could be.
2d4 you said.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, I
the-
rolled 2 ones.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Did you
So I
actually?
get 4. Yeah, so I get
Ooh.
4 back.
Oh,
How
dear.
fun.
Okay.
How beat up are you still?
If 40 is my max, I'm at 21. So
Kalen's at 25 of 43. And you see him like crouch down low to the ground and begin to walk into the room slightly.
That's one way of doing it.
Shall we follow him?
Well,
Can
I
you
kind of want to
stealth?
follow him. I can try.
yes, I don't think you should. Like, please say you're good at keeping quiet.
Good enough.
You see, as Kalen walks, he walks to this like torch that's sort of on a pillar, and he pulls out the sort of the orange thin rapier that he holds, and like puts the blade of it into the fire, and you watch as he does, almost like crawling up the blade, this like burning. It begins to almost like melt and burn, but it doesn't like change shape. It just gets that thing of fire, and you watch as on the hilt of the rapier, obviously the hilt, like the what do you call it, the guard.
Yes.
You see runes begin to light up on the hilt as he walks forward.
I'm gonna walk forward and take a look at this thing. You said it was like a portal, right?
Well, that's just what you get the sense of.
Can I go investigate? Do you use a roll for
You
investigation?
can make investigation, arcana.
Arcana's better.
I rolled a 19
Oof.
stealth, and I also
Okay.
want to like sneak into the room and just sort of check it out.
With an 11, you. Oh, let me find it. What's everyone's passive? Is everyone walking into the room? Or is it just these 3 people?
Yeah, I'm walking into the room
Okay.
too. So
It's funny that I rolled an 11 because my
Fuck.
passive investigation is 11.
Okay. So as everyone walks in, you fully think you can see that it's definitely from with an 11. I'm not going to give you much, but you definitely get the sense that it is like a portal structure. Like it's meant to take you somewhere else. In fact, I think your detect magic might still be up.
It should be because
Yes,
I think
yes,
my
you're
arms
up,
are
yes.
still up. Yeah.
So with the detect magic,
That's the
you
same.
can. I'm not going to give you advantage because you just get this. You get the sense of like recently used conjuration magic.
yeah, because you learn the score, don't you?
Non school of magic. So you
Yeah.
get recently used conjuration magic.
Does it feel familiar?
No.
Can I sneak as close as I can to him without him spotting me
Yeah,
with a
for
19
it.
stealth?
Yeah.
Maybe like here behind the pillar.
That's where I was going. Yeah. And I want to see like, can I like try and peer over and see what he's like working on? Like,
Yeah,
what
make
is
me
he
a
doing?
perception check.
Eats. Should be relatively decent at that.
I just need to check something. Nice.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
1 second, sorry.
Well, that was inside, but it was still a nat 20.
13? Okay.
Did
You
I
see,
press inside?
yes, that's fine.
Oh, I
um,
pressed.
You see,
Same stats, same
yeah,
stats.
while you're doing that, you see Kaelin go to this great, like, gated door down here, and, like, very quickly, like, looks around, and in, like, half a second unlocks it, and it very quietly swings open. As he's sort of like, this is now unlocked. But you're listening, and looking at what this guy's doing. You see he's, like, leaning over this table, and is, like, cleaning bloody implements. Like, he's using a bloodstained rag to clean, like, a jagged dagger and, like, a scalpel.
Does it look like he's enjoying cleaning this, or does it look like he's here against his will? Is that possible to tell, or
Yeah.
like is he?
Yeah, you get the sense he's not... He is, like, smiling slightly. But as you're looking and listening, you hear him muttering. You're like reading his lips and hearing him quietly because you rolled very high.
Yeah.
You hear him begin to mutter, Relish. Thank you. You. And then sort of he pauses for half a second and he says, Thank you for leading us to him. He sort of turns and sees you. Not you specifically, but sees some of the people around. He didn't roll as high as you did. Who would have guessed that he was the key to this operation? And he sort of now turns and faces all of you, sort of like looking around. If you were to be so kind, can you lead our dear friend to me? I would very much like to have a conversation. We would like to have a conversation with our newest benefactor. Whatever words he's whispering into your ears, whatever lies he's fed you, don't listen.
Who's he on about?
I have no idea.
Cassian.
And who's
I
we?
step out from the pillar.
Has he seen me yet? Because I rolled a nat 20.
He's looking at specifically Slab and Drax of that general area, but you're all hearing this in your head. As he's speaking it out loud, and for those close enough, you hear him speaking, but you hear it also in your head. The only thing, Maeve, that I will mention very briefly is that on this table, someone else is looking at you. Someone else that no one else can see.
It's a dead person.
I come out from the pillar and walk up to the glass. I'll just say,
Aiden, what are you doing?
Who are you? Are you this Elijah fella?
I'm not Elijah. That was the unfortunate soul who Cassian turned.
Yeah.
But he has been useful. Elijah has been useful to distract everything.
What is it you want with Cassian?
I just want to have a conversation. He's hoarding this power that he's gained.
Then we can start with what's your name and what you're doing here.
My name? That's interesting. I gave my name away. Gave my name to him so she could have it.
What?
Are names like currency for you?
In a sense.
You gave your name to who so who could have it? Sorry?
I gave my name to the one that we all call Master.
I don't call anyone Master.
What about your sensei, Sidon?
He's a prick.
You see, obviously, as he's talking and you're
I see what he's doing.
talking back, he sort of like turns around and goes to this like wrapped up body and like pulls out like a jagged dagger and begins like moving it across the cloth.
I
Slowly.
use my alarm and like smash the glass.
Okay, I'm not even gonna need you to make a check.
Before he does that, because Drax has moved closer to me, I am going to cast Cure Wounds on him because he's still looking beat up.
Thank you.
So,
Nice.
Doing a heavy metal solo.
So in the moment,
you get an extra 5 healing there.
in the
Thank
moment
you.
before you smash the
Thanks,
glass,
Slab.
this guy is like moving this dagger over the corpse or the body bag, and he just says, "If you're so inclined, bring the esteemed Lord Cassian to the moorland and find the shadow in the fire." And then that is the moment where you punch forward with your astral arm and absolutely shatter this half of the glass. So
I'll walk in
I'll say
towards
like you shatter like this section of it.
Yeah.
Just put that on the map later. So that bit is open for everyone to walk through. But you might take some damage if you're not wearing shoes.
We're all wearing
I wear
shoes.
shoes. I wear shoes.
I'm not sure. But as you smash the glass and walk forward, you see a wicked grin crawls across this guy's face as he just says, in everyone's head, this booming voice says, "Wrong move!" And you watch as you walk forward, the illusion vanishes, as this guy disappears, and standing up on this teleportation area is
great.
pretty much the same person, but as sort of a reaction to you hitting, hold on 1 second. Sidon.
Yeah.
16 misses you, doesn't it? I would actually probably say advantage because it's like not surprised, but kind of.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Leave, hey!
Okay.
You're regretting that advantage now, aren't you?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Is this a projectile or is this a spell?
This is a spell.
Damn it.
Yeah, you can't deflect missiles on Chill Touch, doing 18 points of necrotic damage to you.
Haven't you got like 1 HP left?
You have like 2 health. As the hand sort of, he like puts his hand out and it like flies forward, the spectral sort of necrotic black hand wraps around your throat and crushes as you feel your windpipe almost break for a moment. And you take a lot of damage. But, can everyone please roll initiative? 1 second.
It's a lot of 2s.
If multiple people roll 2s.
No.
21,
no.
12, 12,
Oh,
22.
okay. Okay, let me roll for these guys.
I like how you rolled twice there, because obviously you got a set then. You rolled 21 both times.
Oh shit, I did! What? That's impressive.
Jesus. I'll say Porridge just flew up here. So, after that massive hit, Slab, you're the first to react. What are you doing?
Right. Will I know what kind of necrotic damages you get to stop him from being healed?
You, if you want to use your reaction, you'd make an Arcana check.
Yeah, because that's just like a reaction. It's
Yes.
not a,
This is your reaction, so you wouldn't have another one. But if you want to,
yeah, I wouldn't have another one this turn, will I?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's go with DC 12.
Oh, it's in that one anyway.
Never mind. You have no idea.
You could use a hero point.
Could use a hero point.
Could use a hero point.
I'm just.
You get 3.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not what I'm looking at. What I'm going to do actually is I am going to use a bonus action, Healing Word. I'm going to try it anyway.
Don't even roll. Silent does not take any healing.
Okay. Well, that is a spell. Slot
Yes,
used.
that is just that stuff.
Because it was worth trying it.
I can just see Slab standing there. Stupid sexy Sidon!
No one is saying that. Stupid sexy Slap!
So what I am going to do is see it. Well, actually, first I'm going to move here. And
So
see,
for everyone knows, these pillars like go to the ceiling. These ones in the middle and the ones on the outside. And the sort of this main circle that this guy is standing on is like 7 feet up. So you could jump it. It'd be like 10 feet instead of 5. But yeah, you can.
I'm going to see if this guy's got a sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast Tash's Hideous Laughter.
What's the joke?
Oh, you know the jokes.
Well, he's not seen your Facebook statuses, mate. Just pull one out of Facebook, man.
That's what I'm doing.
He has 365 of them. That is not a joke.
I've got like over 200 on a Google page document ready to go. Don't worry.
Yep.
Hey, guy, what do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese.
In the middle of that sentence, you feel your throat. I just like you said, you feel your throat sort of dry up slightly as he grins, and sort of you feel this wave of energy as your spell is counterspell.
Yes.
Oh.
That's not going to work.
Well, then that's my turn because I've used my bonus action.
Cool. Sidon, it's your turn. You're hurt.
So it says he's 35, but you say it's about 7 feet up.
So, like, if
He's
you
45
were
feet.
if you were standing here, he would have like half cover. If you were punching up.
Is there a way? Can I do a running long jump? Is that possible with that step of the wall? I don't know how jump.
It's so
works
weird.
in-
But I'll say,
yeah.
so your arms reach 10 feet, don't they?
They reach 10 feet, yeah.
So you can get in range.
Okay.
So like
Yeah,
you can
'cause
get to
can they,
you can get to
lift me
here
up?
and punch up. Like you'd still be
Okay.
standing there, but you can punch up.
Yeah.
And because they've ranged 10 feet, I won't call it
Oh, okay.
cover.
You'll
Punch your
run
shins.
over, and
Who
you
fucking
just
hell?
sort of yep. You bastard. And like for the briefest moment, Sidon's eyes just flash red and his astral arms flare up with this sort of black, flamey energy before going back to like the blue color of his astral arms, and he'll fire one astral arm up.
Go for it.
He's 16.
16 meter beats it.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
5.
5. Nice.
Yeah. And just because guy, I'm going to flurry of blows.
Go for it. Can't believe we've got 2 in a row.
I'll just do it with the astral arms.
Yeah. 18 hits.
18. 6. Last one with the flurry of blows. Is
10
a
misses.
10.
So
it's
you,
just-
yeah. Yeah, this guy takes both these strikes, and they look like they hurt as he like staggers back slightly.
You put your shins doing it.
Whose dex is higher, Maeve or Drac?
I have 18.
Yeah, yours is higher.
Okay, so I'll flip that. Is that your turn, Simon?
Yes.
Cool. Drac,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Nice. Then I would like to move up to him.
You can get around, I think.
Yeah, I was
What's your
here, right?
Well, that's a pillar.
You have to go around.
But yeah, I would say you have 30,
Okay,
right?
so
Do you have 30?
yeah, so
You're
I
fine. Yeah,
get
you're
here.
fine. Yeah, you can do it. Well, I think the first you can get is right. Sorry, I'm
You're
actually
right,
having
yeah.
the one right in front of Maeve.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the first you can get.
Which I think is still within 5 feet.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
So I had my thing hidden because I was doing measurements.
Then I would like to attack him.
Go for it.
Is this technically flanking or not?
I'm gonna count no because Simon's further down.
I'm down
Yeah.
level.
Okay, just going for attacks.
Yeah,
You see
let's
what
see. 12
you haven't
doesn't hit,
Dropped
I
your normal weapon, so you do have the right on it still.
Yeah,
but
both
12 does
of them.
miss. 12 does miss.
Yeah, then I use my bonus action to hit with my
Yes, 2 weapon
offhand.
fighting. Yeah. You do have that active still. 15
15.
also misses.
Damn it!
So-
that's my turn.
Yeah, he
then.
takes the 2 hits from Sidon and sort of sees you walking, turns around and manages to dodge one. The second one, you see his hand go up. This isn't like a reaction or anything, but you see his hand go up and sort of this like faint bit of fire just flickers off of it as it doesn't hit. Maeve, it's your turn.
Question: does Eldritch Blast have disadvantage when you're closer?
If you're within 5 feet, yes.
You're not within 5 feet.
But you're not within 5 feet. I would say you'd have to move like here or something to get a good angle for him not to have cover. But you can, yeah, you'd be fine as long as you're like not right
Trying
next
to
to him.
figure out which one would be better because I'm probably gonna whiff it and then I'm gonna be annoyed.
You always have
Um,
points.
I know that.
Blast him! Blast him! Blast him!
I was just thinking Fairy Fire because then you'd all get advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah,
If
but
it- try.
wouldn't Fairy Fire hit all of us as well?
Well, you can
No,
aim
no, I
for
can
it's
aim
a
it.
square, and he is like in a. You could do like, oops, you could do like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try that, and then if that doesn't work, I'll just go back to blasting.
Verify is a dex save.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. 6. That is a fail. So he is verified.
And he's bright and
Can't go in.
sparkly.
Yeah,
What color? I assume it's purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what makes you think that?
I'll say just for flavor,
Mhm.
anyone that was looking at him would notice it doesn't necessarily look like fire. It looks like like purple shadows,
Yeah.
like just like he's like teeming with shadows. If that's probably the best word to describe it.
Yeah.
Like
Just
the shadows
engulfing
cling
him.
to him. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So like the thing that it's around Shadow Heart's pot in the beginning, but purple instead
Yeah.
of yellow.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm not going to do a bonus action because yeah.
Okay.
Not yet.
It is his turn. What should I do? What should I do?
Ring it.
Hey, you're on 2 health, motherfucker.
I know.
I hit you, you die.
You ain't hitting me though.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can't have your death saves properly.
I was gonna do something else. I'll do something else because Pete said that. Okay. I can do this, can't I? What he's gonna do is, yeah, what's the range on this? Okay, let me see if I can get this.
Here comes the cone attacks.
Oh no, it's a save! I'm gonna die!
Yeah. It is, bitch. I had a different plan, but you tempted fate, and fate's gonna fuck you. Can you see this?
No.
Nope.
So what he does is, what he does this, and the side facing away from him as he casts Wall of Fire. So you watch as he puts a hand down, starting where Slab is, and rakes his hand in the air. And as he does, you watch as fire erupts from nothing, and it starts burning up. And I believe, unless I'm wrong about this, hold on. 60 feet long. Yeah. So as he rakes around, he rakes it in a circle. And currently,
That's not a circle.
well, not a circle, in, you know what I mean, in an arc. And as this wall of fire erupts out, so can everyone, all of you guys, make me dex saves.
20.
7.
7, 15.
Come on, Sidon.
So it doesn't matter what you roll, unless I roll
Oh.
unless I roll 2 1s, or like loads of 1s, you're
Yeah, that's true.
unconscious. So Drac, so everyone except Maeve failed. Sorry, everyone except Maeve succeeded.
I was like, what?
sorry. This might hurt slightly.
Yeah.
So everyone, so Maeve takes full damage, the rest of you take half of. Okay, 13. I rolled low. So Maeve
Rounding
takes
up, isn't it?
running down.
Running down, so we take 6.
So yeah, so Maeve takes the full 13. Everyone else takes 6 points of damage. I assume Sidon is unconscious.
Yeah.
Why are you happy about that?
I'm not happy about it. But I love shit like this. It's so fun.
We can't heal you.
You can now. Oh, I guess you don't know that.
Thank you.
Shit. You all out of character know how the spell works. I assume.
Well, I wasn't
Adam
sure.
falls and his astral arms disappear because he fell unconscious.
Is that how it works?
As soon as he falls unconscious or gets incapacitated, the answer is
Wait!
What?
Hang on! Can I, okay, can I reaction? Hellish
Did
Rebuke.
you have can? Oh,
Let me
Okay.
check something, actually. I'm not sure.
One reaction which you can take in response to being damaged
No.
by a creature.
Okay, damage by a creature. I wasn't sure if it was damage by a creature or hit with an attack, because that is different. Yes, you can do that.
Yes!
What's
Please
the range
fucking
on
hit.
that one?
Please,
You're
fuck,
fine.
it's 60 feet.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, it's a dex save,
Please.
isn't it?
Fucking hit.
Well, it's a dex save for me. It still takes half damage no matter what, but 7.
Yes!
So,
18.
how does this look?
Okay, so it's this spell he's just done is Wall of Fire, right?
Oh, wait, sorry. Before anything, can you make me a con save?
Me?
You, yeah.
Oh,
Just to
for
keep
the-
up Verify. DC.
Oh.
Verify
oh
is
no!
But yes, what does it look like?
So this Wall of Fire just like engulfs all of us, and she takes this damage, and then just like, you know, in the similar sense to like absorb elements.
Mhm.
You just see this like fire like engulf her, and she just like concentrates it all into her hands, and then just like points at him, and all the fire like flies back
Okay.
at him.
So you watch as this fire from this area that he's just created, like flies out and engulfs him, and you watch as he takes, even though he succeeded, he doesn't take full damage, and he shrugs it, but you see his clothes now burning, and his like face is black, and you smell burnt hair and burnt skin.
Oh,
So he takes 9 of that. Cool. It is Kaelin's turn. Let me look at
he's
the
very
range.
far.
He's very far away. Luckily,
Go,
there's a road.
Caden, be badass for us.
We need you, bro.
yeah.
Okay.
Save us. Pick me up.
He can do this. So he's going to run forward to here. He's going to bonus action dash because he's a rogue. Sort of run up to here. I think he can get the whole way, actually. Yeah, he can get all the way. So he gets to here. Still on the other side of the wall. And I think I might be
Is
wrong.
he on the safe side of the wall?
Yes. He can still get up. He has enough movement to sort of like jump, like vault up slightly, right next to him. So he doesn't get. Yeah. He's just going to walk forward and attempt to strike at
If
this
he
guy.
kicks side and out of the way, he gets flanking.
And he gets sneak attack, doesn't he?
21 hits, so he would get sneak attack. This is gonna hurt. So he takes plus you sort of see as he strikes, you watch as the runes that glowed on the hilt when he put it in the fire burn and sort of vanish slightly or get duller. Duller? That's not the word. And he takes an extra 10 points of fire. So that is 18
28.
plus 18 plus 5 because he is resistant. But this guy needs to make a pretty beefy concentration check for Wall of Fire. And he is looking kind of hurt. The check is what's the DC? 18, 23. So the DC, DC is 11. Succeeds. Wall of Fire is still up. Cool. And so see, as Kaelin goes to hit, you see this man stare at him, and see Kaelin almost like take a half a step back as he looks nervous. But Slab, it is your turn, and at the start of your turn, because you're in that fire,
I think it ended turn.
if not, I was
Each,
reading it.
on the side of the wall, each creature takes.
The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on its turn or ends its turn there. So I guess
I was already in it.
you were already in it, so I would say you are. I would count it as you take damage. Because it is enters it like starts its turn there, first time on its turn. So I will. Some people might roll it differently, but can you make me another? Is it another? Do you make a dex save every time?
I don't know.
Just make me another dex save. I will like that. Make me another dex save and you take damage no matter what. But 19 succeeds. So you take. Lucky you succeeded. 10 points of fire damage. But yeah, so the safe side of the wall is currently in the middle.
Yeah.
Here, more or less.
So like where Kaelin is, where the guy is. Actually, let me just do this because I've realised it's slightly annoying to say. If I do that, yeah. So you can see the full range of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
I come out of it.
And I will mention, I forgot to mention, this guy is burning. He is currently on fire.
Oh.
Right, is there a check? Because obviously, as a player, I know because obviously you told me that he could be excited to be healed.
Yeah.
But is there anything that I can do to make it check for the character? Because
what's your +2 Arcana?
My +2 Arcana is +2.
I will say it's a cantrip. Naturally, you know he can be healed.
He can be healed.
Yes, he is still in the wall of fire, but he can be healed.
Yeah, but that means he's not going to die.
Yeah.
I'd only lose one death save and throw it to the wall of fire because it's crit damage.
Yeah, you would technically, but still, you can roll fail one and then roll on that one.
Yeah, that'd
be bad.
That would be horrible. That wouldn't be in a good mood. I'm fine going unconscious. This is fun. Death is where it's like, oh no.
Actually, as in. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is actually go and move. I can go here, can't I? I'm safe there.
Yeah. As long as you're not on side in space, you're fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Healing Word on Sidon.
Okay.
Well, can that go through? Because it's a spell.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, we're in the middle of it, so you're fine.
I was going to say, you're going to need to move him out of the fire, aren't you?
Cast it into the fire.
I'll be alright. I'll just fall unconscious again.
Yeah.
At least I won't.
You can just stand up and back up.
Yeah.
So I'll cast it. But it depends on how much he's going to take, isn't it?
I mean, you've seen the rolls.
I've got a very good deck save, so I might be good.
We're gonna have all ones.
Yeah. Depending on the healing word.
You jinxed it.
Well, because what I was going to do something else as well. Because it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will remind you, this isn't Baldur's Gate. You can only cast one leveled spell on a turn.
You can't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
One leveled.
One level. Yeah. So you can cast a cantrip, like one or one. Like you can cast both, but you can't cast 2 level spells.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in that case, then it'll be Cure Wounds then.
Okay.
So I'll cast that. 4. 8.
Okay. So you're up out. You're still on the ground prone, but you are conscious. Fire bisecting you.
So, I can't reach him for an attack like that. But I can.
Well, it would be bonus action anyway. Cure Wounds.
No, bonus action. Action.
Oh yeah.
Cure Wounds is an action.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, so you have a bonus
Yeah,
action.
bonus action.
Like a bardic or whatever
Yeah,
you
bardic
have.
inspiration. I'm actually gonna give a bardic inspiration to Sidon.
Okay, interesting.
Because obviously for a saving throw.
Yes. Oops.
So, but obviously I'm just basically gonna say like, you've got to get out of that fire now. Like just trying.
What
to
is the
rally
bardic? Is it a D6?
A D6 at this level.
1d6, yeah.
Yeah. I think next level goes to D8. Cool. Is that your turn, Slab?
Yes.
Sidon, it's your turn. If you make me a death save.
Woohoo!
You're good at that. You're a monk.
13 and bardic.
15
So,
meets it, beats
15.
it. You're lucky. Still probably gonna go unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah,
he is.
We're very high. So you take 14 points of fire damage and are back unconscious. Don't even have time to roll out the way. That's your turn. Drac, it's your turn.
Yes, deck save.
Yes, make me a deck save. I might have forgotten. 12.
Fuck.
Okay.
I might go down. Yeah, I'm down.
Drac is unconscious.
Oh shit, if we keep TPK while James is
No,
there,
it's fine.
that'll be a problem.
It's fine. This is fine. Okay. Maeve, can you roll me a deck save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. 20 succeeds, so you
Wow,
take
yes!
half of 23, so 11.
Cool.
You're still up, I assume. So what are you doing?
Mhm.
Can she see through the fire or not?
She's currently in the center, so yeah, you can like look. You can see through it currently. If you're on the other side, you wouldn't be able to, but yeah.
I'm gonna start blasting.
Go for
It's gonna miss.
When you do it.
Oh yes.
Break his concentration.
Nice.
Break his concentration. Break his concentration.
Okay, I need to make just a roll of 10. 4.
It's gone.
So
Yeah.
as you throw, what does the Eldritch Blast look like as you hit?
It's this again, this like purple, shadowy, like misty stuff, and she just like balls it up in her hands again, and then like throws one of her arms forward, and there's this like crackle as the Eldritch Blast like forms into like a weird purpley electricity and just like shoots towards him.
So as you shoot this Eldritch Blast towards the guy, you watch it hit him in like the shoulder, and he like stumbles back, almost falling down off this thing. But you watch as these shadows from your Eldritch Blast coalesce around him, coalesce around the fire, and dissipate it as it is
Fuck yeah.
gone.
And then, seeing Sidon get up and then go down again, she's going to start to panic. And so you're just going to see her, like, very, like, she sort of, like, puts her head down. She's like, God damn it. And then she casts, which she takes on her form of dread, which you've seen. It's that fucking big, like, her hair grows out really long and white, and she gets that, like, skull, like an elk skull over the top of her head.
Yeah, so you all that are conscious hear the sounds of bones cracking and shadows forming around Maeve as she gets that skull. And anytime Maeve speaks, you hear this voice behind her.
Well, Slab does.
Slap does and Kaelin does. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It is this guy's turn. At the start of his turn, he takes is it start of his turn? Yes. Not much, but honest work. It's 1.5 damage. This guy's looking very hurt, I would add. Nice. So you watch as he takes this fire damage, you watch as he sort of like pulls like the collar of his shirt and uses like his hands to rip down his shirt, and as you do, you see runes on his chest that glow. As you see, he begins to grow leathery red-black wings. You see horns. You see his skull split, and horns grow from them. And you see him pull out this jagged-looking dagger. As something fucking devilish just happened. Let me just do this quickly. Cool. And you watch as he lunges forward and makes 2 attacks against, or at least 1 attack to start against Kaelin. 18 hits. As Kaelin takes 7 points of piercing damage. And you see him sort of stumble back, and where he took this hit, you see like black energy start to corrode around, or like decay around the wound. And then you see he then slashes to make a second attack. 19 also hits. It's one up to 6.
Jesus, he rolled.
Is he down?
He's not down. He's looking hurt. And then you watch as he uses these wings to fly up. Whoever is up don't get to make attack opportunities. This is sort of almost like the disengage action. As he sort of flies up and almost like a gargoyle crouches on the top of this thing, staring down at everyone. Kalen's turn. He is like holding his stomach where he was stabbed, and he sort of takes a labored breath and pulls out a dagger. Steady aims. Let me just check one thing about this thing. Yeah, pulls out a dagger and throws it at the person with advantage. 22 hits.
With advantage as well.
Yes.
That is with advantage. Yeah,
yes.
Double rolled.
So you watch as he sort of like flips it in his hand, and as he flips it, you watch the blade go black, and he throws it almost like a shadow blade, and it stabs into like between the shoulder and the neck, and he takes. Oh, that's just a sneak attack roll. Hold on.
Yeah.
I won't. I wish I got that 14, but I'm not going to take it. So
I won't be mad if you take it.
Still a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Even
so that
without that
is 7 and 8, so
15?
15. This guy's looking very hurt, but you watch this sort of tether go between Kalen and this guy, as that black energy, almost similar to how Kalen just took damage, sort of flow between it, and you watch some of those wounds begin to heal.
Ooh.
Ooh, for Kalen?
For Kalen.
Oh, wow. No.
But that's his turn. Slab, it's you.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Is this on a like?
He's like now about from where you are. He's about 25 feet up.
So it's another 15-foot wall.
Yes, it's like 15 feet, like a circle, like an archway.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't even be able to get up there. I don't think.
I don't think you'd be able to now.
Maybe just get one of the boys up if you can.
Yeah. Well, what? I don't have any insults at hand.
You bitch.
I'm going to move there though.
Uh-huh.
Because
You sort of like clamber up to 7
Yeah.
foot. It's like double your height. You just like jump and do a pull up with your 8 strength or whatever it is.
yeah, have you seen like basically you know, when you were a kid and you try and get out of the pool like using the
Yeah,
ladders?
yeah. He struggles.
Maybe
Your legs are
use
like
that.
flailing.
He climbs up, puts a leg on the side of the wall and rolls off that.
Just like,
Then porridge fly down and like help you.
Porridge is watching and judging.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is going to use my bonus action healing word.
On him.
Just trying to think. Probably I'm going to say Sidon again because knowing his reach, he might be able to get there, and plus it's his turn next. Are you going to allow
Favoritism.
him to go through?
Sorry?
We shared a bath together.
That is true.
This is true. Spent all day with him.
Go cast a second level.
Ooh.
Ones.
come on, Matt.
It's 2 ones.
Big
Two
heels.
twos.
Okay.
No.
8 is decent.
8 is pretty good.
Yeah.
And
That's
the
half
max
his
is
health.
Max is 12. Yeah, that's like almost half your health.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yes, you are conscious on the floor. Again.
And not in fire.
Yeah, not
with
this
a
time.
bonus action at least. Actually, I am going to cast a Vicious Mockery at him.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Imagine if he kills with vicious mockery. That'd be hilarious.
What do you say?
What do I say?
Call him fat.
You idiot!
Get down here and fight me like a man.
Fight someone your own size. Hey, right now, he's looking pretty horny with those horns.
Yeah, but basically, I'm just going to say to him, as in like, I shout to him, as like, I come up there and thrash you myself, but I don't want to contaminate my hands.
Is it an intelligence save?
I think it's charisma, isn't it? Or was it wisdom?
It's wisdom.
It's wisdom, okay. You should have. Are you hoped with intelligence save? 16.
It saves.
Yeah.
So, but he takes half, doesn't he?
Not with a cantrip.
It's cantrip.
Oh no, with a cantrip.
You see him. You do that, and you see him like clutch his head in like a joking manner, and just says, "Well, that's not good enough, is it?" In this guttural, deep voice that was different to beforehand. Is that your turn, Slab?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Sidon, you're conscious and not taking fire damage.
I stand up, which
That's
is half my
half your
movement. So I've got 20 feet left because I'm a monk. Love it. How much movement is it to clamber up here?
It'll be 25 feet to get up at the top of there.
It's to get to the very top. It's more. It's like to get to the stone platform. It's another 10.
There's only
Like
10 to get up there.
Another 15 to get up. So like you can get here with 10 feet.
So I get up there,
Mhm.
10 feet. I have 10 feet left. Right.
You have Step of the Wind.
I do, but I only have 1 key point left. Say he's 15 feet up.
He's 15 feet up. Yeah.
Right. How does like a standing jump
Pete,
work?
I'm playing D&D for years. I still don't know.
Because I'm trying to think like,
I'm playing D&D.
can I get up there with just my jump, or
I don't
is
think
it-
with a standing jump.
No. Especially with only 10
Jumping.
feet of movement.
High
left.
jump. When you make a high jump, you leap into the air, number feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. For you, I would allow dex. If you move at least 10 feet immediately before taking the jump. So you'd have to jump 10. I would say I would allow it. You could, if you. What's your dex modifier?
+4.
+4. So 7 feet. I'll allow it. If you want to use a bonus action and not a key point, I'll allow you to move forward and jump up, but make an athletics or acrobatics check to climb up the last bit. That's a free action.
That
You
sounds
use,
good.
you use your bonus action for this, but you can get up without using a key point.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll try that. You say
So
acrobatics,
acrobatics or
or...
athletics, your choice. Call it DC 10.
Oh fuck! Oh wait, what?
19?
What?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! How
Yeah.
did I get a 19?
I don't know.
Oh,
It
it's,
worked.
I thought that rolled a 1. I'll be honest, on my fucking screen.
Well, I guess it would have been. Well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, weird. I don't know. But yeah, you managed to just about get up.
Yeah. Oi, frick! You've just pissed me off, and I'll smack with my unarmed strike and just give him a fucking deck to the nose.
Make this acro. 18. Right now, 18 meets a basic because his AC was higher.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to savage attacker
Okay.
just in case I get the 8, like the
Yes,
Yeah,
the
sure.
4.
so it's 1,
You just roll a d4.
4.
D4 plus 4.
Yeah, so I'll take the 6. It's fine.
Okay. I keep saying this guy's low, but he got something because he used that spell, so he's still up.
And
I think that's it.
that's my turn.
Okay, Drac, can you make me a death save? But is there any way you can hide it for anyone else?
I have no idea.
Can
Can you whisper rolls?
You
Can
could
you-
roll it in your chat in the Discord.
That the bot isn't in that chat.
Oh.
That's actually probably a good smart thing I should do. If I do that really quickly, I could do that in half a second.
Is it only DMs that can whisper rolls?
No, it's just slightly weird sometimes. Okay, so if you go into your private chat, you should be able to just do what's it?
Exclamation mark
Exclamation
roll.
mark roll
1d20.
Put my private chat.
It's gonna be tainted now.
But you also can delete it afterwards, though.
But private chat on what? On Discord?
On Discord, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So exclamation mark roll, I guess.
Yeah, roll and space 1d20. Just don't give anything away.
Nope. There you go.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, why is it to pass the death save?
It's a
10.
10 above.
10 or
It's
above.
weird. I feel like it should be 11 above because that would be half. But the rules say 10 and above. Okay. Maybe it's your turn.
You already know what I'm gonna do.
Blast him.
Blasting.
13 misses. 13 does miss.
Form of Dread give you any like
No.
advantages or anything?
Is that everyone?
What does the number in Form of Dread transformation do?
Get temp HP.
Oh, that temp hit points. Yeah.
Anything as bonus action?
Nope, I'm already doing it.
Okay. So he gets his turn now. Didn't think it was gonna get another tip.
Neither did I.
Okay. He is. He is going to. Yeah, so he's going to do that fire damage that he should be taking, but now he doesn't seem affected by it at all. He sort of like takes it, almost like grabs it with this like infernal red clawed hand, and like puts his hand in like a triangle in front of him, and just casts burning hands on just you.
Me?
Yeah. So you can make me a dex save. 23 succeeds, so you take half of.
And he's down again.
Maybe.
Come on.
He did upcast it. Half of 21, so 10.
Fuck.
You up?
Oh, I'm down again. 10 damage. I only had 8.
Okay.
Fuck.
This is funny.
You see Siren like fall down again.
Fire damage, bitch. Okay, that's his turn though. Kalen's turn. He's gonna do the exact same thing. This bitch is gonna kill him. He's just. There's no way he doesn't. Shit.
At this point,
Fucking
at this
hell.
early on, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want him dead.
Yeah, so you watch as Kalen takes out the other dagger that he has and sort of watches Sidon go unconscious and sort of holds it and aims it. And you watch as he like puts out like a finger to aim and he throws his hand back and hurls the dagger forward and it goes right under the chin, in the neck, through and up into the brain as this guy takes a stumble and just falls backwards off of this platform, dead. And you see, as he sort of falls and dies, you see this infernal form that he's taken on vanish, sort of like melt away, as he is just that same guy he was before, unconscious. Oh, sorry, not unconscious, dead on the floor. We are.
Unconscious Drac say, "Good riddance, fuck you."
That is the. We are out of initiative. So is anyone doing anything very quickly?
I'm dying on the floor.
Well, I was going to say, Maeve's form of dread will like dissipate, And she just kind of like shakes it off and then walks over to Drac and let me just check.
Can someone go get Sidon? I can't get up there.
You can. I think you can heal him.
Do you know what the healing word?
I
Healing
have
word
another-
comes from distance.
I can. Can I actually see him?
Yeah, I'm not going to be that mean. No, you can't see him. He's going to bleed out.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Stabilize.
Stabilize him.
I think. Let me check. What's the action?
You need
for
a
that?
medicine.
I think it's a medicine check.
There you go,
Woof.
Pip.
17?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
So you managed to stop the bleeding. He is unconscious at 0, but he is not making death saves.
Just
so
so you
you-
know,
it would make
guys,
for-
I failed the death save I did.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah.
She's gonna
That was
try.
lucky.
She's gonna try put her arms under his armpits almost, and try and lift him and put him up so he's sat up straight with his back against a wall.
Yeah, he is breathing and no longer bleeding out, but he is still unconscious.
That healed me for 8, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, because I thought it wasn't going to be a stabilization, but it was going to be heal. My bad. But that means while you do that, after I've healed Sidon, I know it's using a lot of my spell slots.
I think
Welcome
this
to
is
healing.
this is the use of it.
I'm going to turn just like, oh, I'll get Drax now. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. It's got to be a level 2, because that's all I've got left.
Mhm. Yeah.
Jesus.
Nice.
What'd you roll?
17.
Shut up for me.
Seeing everyone here is
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
And stabilized.
Everyone is conscious except
Maeve
Becca.
just stalks away.
Let me just change the music quickly.
I'm like, what happened? Where are we?
Same place you went down, my friend.
Oh, but no fire.
How
I
far
guess-
can people hear? Usually.
Depends on their
Depends.
perception. Probably pretty far. For some, I mean, at least Sidon could probably, unless it was very quiet, Sidon could probably hear this entire.
But also as well, also aside how preoccupied are you with yourself? You're like, are you checking yourself? Like, I'm
I'll
alive.
jump off of this high ground.
Make it acrobatics check.
Wait, do I have slow fall? Wait, before I jump
No,
off this
you
high ground,
don't.
do I have slow fall yet?
I think so far is 5 or 6.
That might be
You can
5th
just
level, so I
climb.
might... Yeah, I could just...
I mean, it's very rare if I roll a D.
I do
mean,
have slow fall.
do you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
begin at 4th level.
There you
I jump off.
go. You like Mario.
Yeah.
So
I land and I sort of just walk off. I sort of walk past and sort of go over here on my own for a little bit.
okay, so we'll
He's
leave
going
May for a
to
second.
meditate.
We'll leave May for a second. What are the rest of you doing?
Um,
Actually, one thing I will say, Drac, as you come to consciousness and sort of
Yeah.
get a very big heal, which is most of Sidon's health, you sort of look around and sort of written on sort of the vertical stone portal, you can read infernal runes on them.
Oh, what do they say?
I will send it to you. I didn't do them in that language because I could not be bothered.
Boo!
But yes, while he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, I feel like with obviously Drax reading the ruins, I probably could tell that because obviously he's woke up and it's like words.
I'm like, huh?
Obviously, I didn't see if Maeve scuttle off, but I'll probably go over to the body to do say an investigation check to see anything, who he was, what he was, or whatever,
Yes.
any notable information I can get.
So yeah, make me an investigation check. Caleb will also make one.
It's poor.
Jesus, okay, he's fine. You're fine. He rolled a 20. He rolled a nat 20. So you sort of like walk up as he's most of the way already finished, like checking the body, and be like, "Ooh,
yes, he's
dead." So you find on him is the dagger that he used. You find, I'll say just you, but both of you. You find sort of a perfectly spherical white pearl. He's wearing those burnt clothes. You can see sort of the ripped shirt. You can see like the tattoo or the branded mark of the Crimson Hand on his like shoulder. And then can you roll me 3d10 and 1d20?
3d10.
Yes.
So.
Oh, sorry, 3d10 and 3d10 and 1d20. Is that right? So you find 16 silver.
So I'm going to write that down in chat. So.
Mm-hmm. 16 silver pieces.
Yeah.
What are they called? I had a name for them.
1d20.
D20, yeah.
Big numbers.
16 gold.
Nice.
Can I ask, with the 22, did they see any bite marks on his neck?
Karen did not see any bite marks on this guy's neck, specifically. What did I call them? Because the money has different names. You find 16 of Stelios' silver, and you find 16 golden suns. There you go. Just because I've written them down and never used it.
I'm never gonna remember that.
Neither am I, don't worry. Unless I'm reading it off of my page, I'm not remembering that.
Give the quid.
Yeah. So yeah, you find a white pearl, that amount of money, sort of his jagged and curved dagger, and sort of it.
Is there anything to note with this white pearl, or is it just a pearl?
You have. Can you make me an Arcana check?
Yes.
20. You know, this is a pearl that could be used. It's a 100 gold pearl specifically used for an identify spell.
100 gold pearl for
Yes.
identify.
Or like most commonly used for identify. Simon, what are you doing in your sad corner?
I'm going over to the corner. I'm actually going to like stop punching the wall.
Oh.
I'm just
Okay.
angry.
You take
Upset.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. From 1 health.
He's angry and upset, and he's just like muttering to himself, like 6 years of training, and I still couldn't even just fight a low-level demon fucking
I'm gonna
monster.
shout out to Sidon. Hey Sidon, stop punching the wall. You're gonna get the fucking place fall down upon us.
It's not that strong.
Trying to build up his ego, isn't he?
I'm trying to break it down.
Whoa, buddy, don't hit the wall. You're going to break it.
Come on,
You're so
Kyle, calm down.
Yeah, he's not listening. He's still gonna just keep smacking away.
Jack, did you do anything after reading what you read?
Yeah, I'm gonna like look around to see where everyone is.
You see everyone where they are.
Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna. No offense to Slab, but I think the most like responsive to Arcana and stuff is Maeve. So I'm gonna move over to her.
Okay, but so while that's happening, because I think you took a little bit of time while you were doing that. So if
Yeah.
we imagine you're still reading that, Maeve, you. Oh, I should do that. Hold on. I do have. You see, sort of floating above this, you assume, corpse in a bag, is a another spirit. Obviously very common to you.
What? It's your boy.
Yeah, literally.
Skinny penis. Yeah.
So they're sort of masculine, sort of like relatively strong, like well built, you know, but slightly like tall and lithe. Obviously, you can't make that out that many features. Can you make me a history check?
I can.
17. You very vaguely recognize this person. As
no.
I don't think you got the name, but you recognize the person as the shifter man that Artron was talking to in the theater that you seem to know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember one that you recognize the face. Just looking at you.
So I don't think at first Maeve like walks in and just stares directly at this person.
Mm-hmm.
I think she kind of like shuffles into the room, looking back at everybody to make sure nobody's watching her. And then she like walks right up and stands like next to the bed that he's floating above, and then just like very slowly like looks up and makes direct eye contact.
They just stare down at you with these cold, unblinking spheres.
Hi.
Hi.
Have we met?
I saw you in the theater.
I take it you didn't get away, then? He looks down to the body.
I don't think so.
Do you know what happened?
I remember running with my wife, and we were both taken. We were in a cell. A man took me and killed me.
So that would be the first thing that she needs to, establish that this person knows they're dead. Because that can be an awkward conversation, Oh, buddy,
Yes.
You're a ghost.
This guy knows he's dead.
Yeah, cool. So she's going to look at the other bodies and, like, gesture and say, and your wife?
I'm not sure.
Is that why you're still here?
Maybe. And he's obviously, his eyes almost like, his eyes, his head sort of moves to look at this sort of like table. And you see, sort of following the eye line, that his eyes are locked on something on the table.
Yep, so she'll walk over. So as she's walking over, she's not looking at like anything over this side. She's just glancing at everybody else to make sure nobody's looking at her.
I think at this point no one's looking.
Mm-hmm.
You sort of look on the table, and you see sort of various implements like a scalpel, the bloodied cloth he was cleaning a dagger with. See like a metal poker that could be like a hot iron, like a branding stick. Various like bones. But the thing that catches your eye as something different is a small silver locket.
Oh no.
That is like hung around like the dagger.
So she's gonna. Is it a locket like one that you can open?
Yes.
So she's gonna like very gently pick it up and walk back over, holding it. And she just like looks back at this shadowy figure and she's like, "May I?"
Yes.
So she opens the locket.
And you see the picture of a man and a woman, clearly a couple. You recognize both of them vaguely from the theater. Sort of like a shift. So I say like a shifter man, like the D&D lineage. Sort of like the messy black hair, sort of like the pronounced, not in like a vampire, but like the pronounced canines, the pronounced teeth. And sort of like the more like lithe bodies, like slightly longer arms. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And like longer nails, and then this. I have it written down somewhere. I had it written down. I don't know where it is. But a woman who I believe was like an ice-based water genasi. Sort of like the faint bluish tint to the skin, the very piercing blue eyes, the white hair. You recognize them vaguely.
Do you think that you're still here because you don't know what happened to her?
Possibly. If she's here, can you
Yes,
give
of course.
that to her? I'm saying at this point, Drac, you walk over.
You would walk in and see Maeve like holding a locket in her hand and just like looking at it and like nodding slightly.
So I'm just gonna say, what are you doing? Where did you find that thing?
It was on the table the man was standing at.
Oh, okay. So have you find anything
She just shakes her head.
except that locket? I mean, well, I just saw some runes over here. I think it was.
Mhm.
That says. Do you read Infernal, by the way?
No.
Then I will translate it for you.
In common, it says.
Yeah. The wrath of the former will show the way to her future.
Do you
Any
think
idea
it's-
what that means?
Well, he was speaking in riddles about names,
Yeah, I know.
and he
That's
mentioned a woman or something that was a she. Is there any way that we could, if we destroyed the runes, would it destroy the whole thing?
what do you mean destroy the runes?
On the wall, if we did something to the runes, would it stop that portal?
I don't
don't
know
want
if it's
something-
a portal, but
I'll say I've been saying the word portal. It's just like a stone archway that could be, assumed to be a portal.
yeah, we can just scratch them out, I guess. I don't know if that will cause an effect or anything, but
Can I do an Arcana check to see if that would?
Oh yeah, make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna whiff it now. 13.
You get the sense that with most things like that, if the text, the script is destroyed, like the runes to create a spell are destroyed, it usually nullifies it.
Drac, I need to check some things in here, but I think if you destroy the runes, then it will break the magic in it.
okay, so do you need any help?
No,
or-
it's okay. I just need to check these bodies, make sure it's nobody that we know.
You sure? Because
bitch.
Porridge can watch over you if you want to.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about me. I will call out if I need help.
Okay, fine.
But thank you.
Forrest just
Yeah.
flies off and stands next to side and punching him.
I would say he's probably getting some bloody knuckles. I was actually going to ask, can I roll a strength check to see if I actually
Yeah.
chip away at the
Yeah.
wall a little bit? 7. No.
No.
You take 1 point of one, and you bend your hand slightly, so every punch after
Yeah.
that's been weaker.
Yeah.
Stab, you doing anything after looking at this body?
Has Drax just disappeared?
No, he's here.
Is it?
He's right next to you.
Oh. I had the information on my symbol, and Drax was literally underneath one of the setting things.
Ah,
I was like, where the fuck's he gone?
He's gone.
Yeah, I teleported out.
Maeve don't need my help. Fuck that bitch. I'm out of here.
Well, upon just learning that this guy was just basically like a thrall for the Crimson Hand. That's literally all the information he got by just identifying the body.
Sorry, I've just realised one thing that I forgot to mention earlier. Maeve, when you were in the theatre, it very much looked like that guy who spoke to you.
Oh,
As in the dead guy.
Yes.
Oh,
I did
that
forget.
would have
to mention
been.
it. I'm sorry.
That would have been nice to know before we started
Yeah.
combat.
Well, he was gonna, I thought I was being very explicit with the slightly tan skin, messy black hair, green shirt, but the exact
I'm
words
stupid,
I
though.
repeated the same words I said.
Yeah, but
before.
I'm stupid. You're
Everyone
talking
heard
to me.
it. Everyone heard
Maeve
it.
is intelligent. Well, she's not. Maeve is average intelligence. I am not. I'm
Hey,
below
let's not
average
just do
intelligence.
everyone heard both times. So
Yeah, but like it was said in Maeve's head, so I tuned out.
It was said in everyone's head, I think.
don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Okay, cool.
I just forgot to mention it
Can I
because I'm stupid.
check these bodies?
Yeah. So you go.
Just
I
like
guess.
take my dagger and like slice at the fabric and just lift it slightly to see if
Mhm.
any of them match the description or the picture.
Yes. So you look at that. Like sort of. That was the one that he was like using the dagger on. So you sort of just like continue that. And you see where is it? Yeah, so you see that this is the body of familiar person to the lock you just looked at. However, they don't. Hey, you're very used around dead people. They don't seem dead.
Oh no.
You see that
It's a type form.
you see that their skin is sort of like grey, and their eyes are like catatonically staring at the ceiling. And they're like open, but they're not looking at anything.
I just like turn back to the spirit, and I just say, what do you want me to do?
You just sort of like take a second, and he just like go like stand here, and just like he doesn't for a second doesn't even hear you, just looks at her. If you can give that to her if she waits. What was that?
What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She will, but it won't be the same. Do you know what's happened to her?
No.
She's been killed. But she's been brought back as a spawn. One of the things that attacked us in the theatre.
Maybe a persuasion check.
I can. Please don't roll bad. I have a +6. Okay, 15.
Look at that +6.
The spirit sort of solemnly nods and says, just give it to her then.
So I like very gingerly like reach and put the locket around this woman's neck, terrified that at any minute she's gonna like, you know.
As you're sort of close, can you make me either medicine or an arcana check?
And can you roll initiative while you're at it?
And can you roll this?
12.
Arcana 12? Yeah, that's fine. You get the sense that this person appears to be paralyzed.
Oh man.
And sort of as you're sort of like, putting the locket sort of around their neck, you can see that they do have that bite mark, but with a 12, the bite marks are like different. Rather than, because obviously, I don't know if anyone's been bitten by one of the spores. I think Simon has.
Sidon has.
In a fight, maybe someone has, I'm not sure. But from what you've seen, they seem to be deeper and more precise. Like, there was very little room for error. Like, it was like they were doing it precisely. It wasn't like a bite, it was calculated.
Do I know that? Because we've fought vampire spawn before, and would I know that if I was to just slip a dagger into the back of this woman's skull, that she would just like poof, out of existence, like the other spawn did?
You're unsure. I don't think you'd know.
Or would you just assume?
I just like turn back to the spirit and I'm like, You are aware of what I need to do, right?
If the spirit could like take a deep breath, so like,
Mm.
yes.
And you're okay with this? She has the locket. You don't need to watch. If you want to pass on, she will be there shortly.
Sort of solemnly nods, just says, "Thank you." And vanishes.
So I like take out one of my daggers, probably the one that I used to cut open this rag, and just like in one hand, like she takes this woman's head and like holds it like very softly, and then just like looks at her face and just is like, "I'm so sorry," and then like just like straight in there in the back of her, like putting down a fucking sick animal.
Putting down old yellow.
Fucking old yellow. Yep. Don't need to go into detail about that. You know what you did. And
What, am I not just gonna let this
that's
fucking
not what I mean.
woman
That's not what I mean.
suffer?
And then like
You know what you did, you
no,
bitch.
I didn't mean it that way. You know what I mean. I meant
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what happens. And yes.
I feel like if this same thing happened with the other spawn where it just like fucking Thanos away, she'd have this because she was holding the face. She'd have this like dust on her
It's
hands.
literally like Spider-Man.
Yeah. She'd just like dust it
it
off.
is like that.
I don't feel so good.
You sort of see.
Miss Nightshade. I don't feel so good.
You see. She doesn't disintegrate.
She doesn't.
No.
Oh fuck! Is she not a vampire spawn?
You don't know.
Oh, don't fucking do that to me! Did I just fucking kill someone? Asher,
You don't know.
Well, you've killed someone, whether it be like a thrall or whatever. You stabbed her head.
She was paralyzed. She's not going anywhere. She's probably not having a great time, and she probably wants to be with her husband. So I'm not going to let myself feel bad for that. I'm making the executive decision to not take that guilt on because I don't need any more stress today. So she's happy that I did that. She's with him in the afterlife. They're having a great time.
You go, girl.
I'm not doing this. I'm not going to think about it because the guilt will consume me and I will cry. But
I won't say what I was going to say then.
No, please don't. So she's just going to pull the cover back over this woman. And then take out this little leather. Shut up, Matt. Take out this
slowly
little.
walk away.
No. She's gonna take out. I mean, if she's still there, she's gonna cover her face, but not the neck. She's gonna take out this little leather-bound book, open it, and start very carefully sketching what this bite looks like.
Okay. Can you make me a? You pick sort of Dex, Wisdom, Intelligence, one of the three, whichever one you want.
It's got to be Dex because it's the highest.
Yeah.
15.
It's a pretty good sketch.
I know.
Okay.
And then she'd just like shut the book, put it back in her bag, and very solemnly walk away.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No, she wouldn't.
Yeah, I will say, as you're sort of looking around, the body of where you assume the guy was. Which one was he at? I actually don't remember. It was this one.
It was that
wasn't
one.
Yeah.
So the body of that one and the body of the last one look more bloody. Like they are now.
I'm going to check the middle one.
Okay. You see sort of very generic, common man. It's,
Dead
in that same state as the woman.
Oh, fuck me.
Grey
Okay.
skin, paralyzed, catatonic, bite mark.
I feel like at this moment, she's going to take out her imaginary mobile phone and hit number 1 on the speed dial.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was very confused. 1 second. Let me take a picture.
Gotta get the ready for the voice.
Yeah. I shouldn't have taken that drink. You hear the voice say, "Yes."
What is going on?
I don't know any more than you.
Just do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
She like lines up, does the same thing, holds this person's head, lines up the dagger. She's like, just take care of them.
Mm-hmm. Blah.
Mm.
Go on.
Cool. That's it.
Rest of you.
I'm done punching the wall. I'm going back to the rest of the group with bloodied fists.
Yeah, I'm starting
I'm not
to,
in the best mood.
like,
You just hear Slavs like, I found a pearl!
No, I found that pearl.
I found a pearl!
I mean, I've no use for it. You can have it, but I did find
Can
it.
you two be quiet? I'm trying to concentrate here as I'm trying to write down these infernal fucking runes.
and yes,
Okay,
I
great.
have actually written down the runes for it.
Okay, cool.
With a
no check needed.
17,
Yes.
would I know what that pearl is used for?
Yeah, you know that's like usually for use for identify,
Yeah, cool.
or like most commonly.
I assumed Slav would have told us, 'cause didn't he roll a...
Well, he just said,
Yeah.
I found a pearl! So I was like, I'm going to see if Maeve knows this. And she does.
Yeah, it's like, I think I'll show my like
It's interesting.
Don't
Yeah,
just on
we
this
can,
diagram, by the way,
like-
just leave it against the wall.
But yeah, so Slav comes back to the group. He's like, me, Halen and I have now deduced that this guy is dead.
Good for you, Slab.
That's all we found.
I will
And
say, Maeve doesn't look great. She's probably like I'm imagining her whole fucking left arm, because the one that's out, you know how I said she's wearing that outfit that's like the leather thing, and then one arm is just like out. Just imagine her skin is fucking burnt on her arm, so she's like looking mighty pissed.
So Sidon is
You
looking...
okay, mate?
Sidon's looking way more burnt than everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Well, you went down
unconscious 3 times
Three
from fire
times.
every time.
Yeah,
Well,
way more burnt.
it's-
He's got bloody knuckles because he's been punching a wall for the
Oh,
past
that's
10 minutes.
that was his fault.
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
the same to everybody else, I would like a rest, and I think we have information for Cassian.
Obviously, Drax looks busy up there. What he doing?
I have written down, you see these runes here? I guess, no offense, but I guess you don't speak Infernal.
Nope, I speak Goblin and
Peasant.
Common.
Yeah, so these runes, in common, it's the wrath of the former will show the way to her future. I have no
Who's
idea
the
what that
former?
means. I have
Who
no
do we have
idea.
to piss off to lead us to this new woman?
You see, Kaelin's like tapping his phone, thinking as you're speaking.
As I was talking to Maeve earlier, she thinks that this opening may be a portal. So I'm thinking scratch out the symbols just to be sure. Anyone against that? And I
No.
pull out my bone
I
sword.
smash it.
No. You smashed enough today, Sidon.
Dolly!
Out of character though, isn't you could remember just before we rolled initiative, before the guy noticed us. Maeve did remember that inspected the pool with detect magic and realised it was necromancy.
Mhm.
Conjuration.
Conjuration. My bad.
Actually, you would have also got a slight bit of necromancer, so you're technically right. I just didn't read that because I'm stupid.
The only reason why I went necromancy is because of the necrotic damage side.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't fire damage.
Oh,
and the
necrotic
chill
is
touch.
very stark.
Yeah.
Fucking big chill touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, since no one says anything, I'm pulling out my bone sword and starting scratching out.
It'll take a few minutes. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You see, as you're talking, Kalen is sort of thinking, and he says, "That man, he did mention, what was the line? He did mention bring him to the moorlands. The only moorland I can think of is the one in the north. The Vermilion Moorland."
Let me get the map up so I can see.
Not too far away, I think. Not more than a week and a half.
Would Slab know about that? Because coming from...
Yeah, I think you would have walked past it. Definitely would have gone through it. But it is... So the Vermilion Moorland, as on... you can look at the massive document I pretty much just sent you. You can... it's sort of the... it's like a natural bowl of swampland that is known for like muddy terrain. And the reason why it gets its name is because of the flowers that grow there, or the plants called vermilion flame tongues, which are all around the area, making it very sort of hot and humid. But it's sometimes used in like potions of fire resistance. They're very dangerous, but very useful in the right hands.
Yeah, it's just basically because he's not been in there. Well, been in the morning. He's just kind of like, he kind of just says to Caelan's like, "Yeah, I think I know the place you're on about."
Yeah, he did mention that. So, and it lines up with what I was thinking. I can hear myself. Why can I hear myself? Weird.
I don't know. You are going a bit robotic for me.
Am I?
Sounds fun to me.
Okay.
I think that might be my end then.
Okay. But he says the reason why I was down here in the first place was because I had heard that the Crimson Hand had a base of operations in the moorland. So, and I came here to confirm that, and I think that might be useful. That's good information. He sort of like starts writing, like remembering it in his head. And from what you were saying, I'm not sure, but I might know who. The man said he gave his name to him to show to her or something like that. I might know who he is. The Crimson Hand have been around for as long as, from what I found, as long as Ithraldar has. More this version of it at least. And I believe that they are a group of cultists devoted to an old tyrant who goes by the name Malvorn. But that's what I know. That's just a guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure of anything else.
I mean, it's a lead.
It's a lead, yeah, that's why I was here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do think it's best to scratch those out.
Yeah, I'm on it.
And we'll say at this point you sort of begin and start to get like middle and end up scratching them out. There's like this slight dissipation of like magical energy, but it's nothing. It's not going to explode.
But basically, I take it's like when you blow a candle out, you get that little flame. You get that
pretty
little
much,
flame.
yeah. It's like a bit of smoke. But then Kaelin says, "I have very little need for the stuff that me and Slab, was it?
Yes.
That we found. I won't say no to the dagger, but if you guys need it, I'd rather you have it."
Is there anything to note of this dagger?
Well, so like he's like holding it in his hand because he had it. from what I gather and how much it fucking hurt, I believe it is a dagger of wounding. Which could be useful for anyone.
So proficient in.
I think everyone can use a dagger.
Are they classed as simple weapons?
Archeron.
Yeah, then yeah.
Daggers are usually also like.
I'm not gonna use one.
Yeah. I think anyone maybe not Archeron, but everyone else definitely can.
Can I look at it and see what it does?
Yeah, you can look at a dagger of wounding. Is that what's called?
So, dagger of
Dagger
wounding.
of- Is that what's called? No, maybe it's not on it. I'll make an item for it, but I'll send you the text.
So if anyone doesn't mind, can I keep this for now?
Doesn't bother me.
So what I'll say, I'll just read that out because I'll make an item after. Hit points lost to this weapon can only be regained through a long or short rest rather than regeneration, magic, or any other means. And once per turn, when you hit someone with this dagger, you can wound the target, and at the start of the wounded creature's turn, it takes a d4 necrotic damage.
Oh, wow. It's really strong.
Each time it's been wounded by the weapon, it can make a con save, ending the effect, ending the wound on itself. Alternative, someone would make a medicine check to it. It's good.
That is really good, yes.
If you look up so if you type in wounding to Daily Bones, you will find versions of it. Like not dagger, you'll find other weapons, but I'll make a dagger when I get the chance. But does anyone?
Can't I get a great sword of wounding?
No. I don't know what the rest of you are up to, but I'm gonna investigate around here for a little bit. Is there any way I can contact you? It might be a little bit easier if you guys are planning on going to the Moorland. It might be easier if we do it together.
Here's
believe,
my cell phone number.
I believe Archeron, I believe Drac and his cousin are staying at the inn, and I'll be staying at the inn tonight. I don't know about Slav and Maeve, they may be. The middle inn. I can't remember the name of.
The middle inn?
What's it called?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna make you fucking remember it, you bastard.
Is it like Dragon Roost Inn is like the
It's
expensive
the
one?
last one, yeah.
Yeah.
Begins with an L.
Love Chateau.
No live. You got it.
What?
You getting there? You getting there?
Go on. I know it.
Oh, okay.
Let's
okay.
say
I'm
it.
trying to get pizza. It's the lively
Okay.
looting.
Yes.
Oh, okay, lively.
Yes, it is.
I'm not even staying there, and I know the name of it.
I assume Simon says that. Or Maeve cuts him off. Alright,
Maeve sees and story and like it's he's a lively looting.
well,
Fucking idiot.
I'm
if you're
not
there,
having a good day.
if you're there, I will come and contact you if I'll be around. Maybe I'll even get a room there if I get the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
just-
kind of nice. They have nice beds.
Yeah, I've been there before. Okay. I'm gonna be
Don't
around.
use the bath after Sidon.
Well,
Alright.
lucky for me
Use
and
the bath
Archie,
after me.
we have a separate private bath each, so...
He just goes to like investigate pretty much. Cool. So, is there anything you're doing before we take a quick break?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I am fucking slaughtered, as you noticed.
Yeah.
Maeve's
Those...
on 2 hit points.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
Oh
Drac
yeah, you took
is
that big ass damage right before the end.
Twice.
I think Jack
Yeah.
said feel the most health.
Yeah, Drac is on the most health at the minute purely because of my healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 15.
yeah, I got 2 more. So
Kalen actually ended that with 20 or some shit like that. Yeah. He ended like the same amount that he started.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to stay in a lovely big house and not that inn. So
I'm only staying there for this night just because I paid for it. May as well get my money's worth.
Yeah, I
I don't know
think
where
I'm
I'm
I'm not
gonna,
in the
like...
mood for
I need a warm
Challenges
bed
right
and
now.
a hot drink. and a
I'm
very
gonna
long
join you,
sleep.
Maeve, in the, like... Because I want to see the library, but I'm probably gonna sleep in the inn, because...
I don't think Archeron will
Yeah,
Go to that
that's what I
house,
think.
yes.
That Archie doesn't really like that house, so I'm
Give him
gonna.
time.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
like
stay
that house.
close
It
to
has
him.
custard creams.
All right, you were munching down on
Yeah.
the cookies.
I sort of lean up and I sort of said to the group, sorry, I usually win.
Simon,
Performance,
you don't
perfor-
need to apologise for being
performance
hurt.
issues.
Don't lose. I don't like losing.
So it's okay. So some people need to pick me up sometimes.
Yeah, and to be fair, that guy really, really hurt.
Yeah.
So
The thing he did to me at the start of the fight, it took the wind out of me.
yeah, that looked pretty nasty. To be fair.
You actually do still
Well-
see
Yeah.
it on Simon's neck as like almost like a blackened outline of where that hand choked him.
Hmm.
It's like still no effect. It's still like lingering slightly.
I will say this though, Sidon.
Mm.
I don't know what Dahlia's going to think. She might think you now into some kinky stuff. With that choke mark.
At that, Maeve's going to start walking out.
Yeah,
Simon will
you
also start
maybe
walking out.
want to
Uh,
have that checked on.
The only thing I will ask is, you doing anything with the
Yeah.
body? Just gonna leave it here.
I
Did
don't
anyone
want to
else?
haul a body.
I can kick it.
If he's still around, you can ask him.
I can actually pick it up and like.
Are we
Or
hauling the
can I
body
pick
around?
it up?
Yeah, I mean you can.
Do we want to haul a body around in the streets?
Yeah, but it feels
We could tear it
weird to
into
just
pieces
leave
and then
him
put it in
here.
each other's bag.
Sidon, I know you're mad at him, but that's going to look worse.
Yeah, he's still dead. so
Yeah.
maybe
Honestly-
we can like leave him
honestly,
in
he's
some
underground.
of the rooms, maybe. So
To be fair, I
it's a
think
little
he's
bit
underground.
harder to like detect if anyone comes here.
Is there going to be any links to, say someone comes down here affiliated with him? Is there?
Well, this is a
Will there be-
Crimson Hand place, so
Yes,
We can leave him as a message for the man.
but I mean like, obviously we were looking for bite marks to see, or anything like that. But I was more thinking, would they be able to use his body for anything? Would he make a surprise reappearance? Do we want to get rid of the body?
Well,
What have you
obviously they
Well,
have
it's back
used the
of one of
bodies
those
on the
walls.
other
Think
side
of
of that
one-
wall.
place we could take it.
Yeah.
That is
It's
where.
just to Cassian.
Do you think we should bring the dead body into Cassian? He's been through enough,
I-
hasn't he?
Don't know. I'm just concerned that if we leave, it's going to come back.
That
I
is
shout over to
true.
Kaylin. You said he's in like
Yeah.
still exploring. Kaylin!
Yep.
The body. What do you want to do with it?
I mean,
We leaving it here? Or are we hauling it? Do we need to take that to the Moorlands?
I wouldn't. That's a long journey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you.
Is there a threat of it returning? As probably.
I mean,
like-
it did
mean,
turn
there
into like a
always is.
fucking devil.
There always is. I could maybe burn him,
Fire didn't seem to do much.
but I did when he was not. Whatever the fuck he was the second time.
Might be the best.
Honestly,
that we
Kaylin,
have
if
right
you
now.
can deal with it,
I'll-
deal with it.
Do my best.
Cool.
So yeah,
That body
you-
taken care of.
Yeah, take it. I was just wondering, see if you do anything weird. So you all exit, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you all climb up that rope, probably untie the end of it, and actually, okay, just get up. Probably leave it, and begin to go back up. And you get to the back at the house again, and we'll take our break there. Jumping back into the game, you all, I assume, exit the house.
Mhm.
And you find sort of Dahlia and Archeron awkwardly sitting there silently, just like, like Dahlia's like, slapping her knees, just like, do. Archeron's very quiet for some reason. I don't know why.
He probably was looking through Porridge's eyes
Yeah.
and saw the entire thing.
Actually, Porridge. Porridge immediately goes and flies to him. But you still see, as you all walk out, you see sort of Dahlia stand up and like look to everyone, making sure that everyone's alright. Mainly looking out for Simon.
Like, step forward. Very beat up.
Yeah, and as she sees you, covered in blood and burns, she like rushes up
Like
to
a
you.
necrotic fucking
Literally.
Coke can.
Yeah, she like rushes up to you and starts like checking you over, making sure you're not like bleeding out.
I'm
Like
all
patting
right.
you down and just says, we need to get you cleaned up. Do you want to come back to my place? It's a bit small. I
Sure.
mean, everyone's welcome if you
Yeah.
want. She's like very nervous.
No, it's fine. I think I'm gonna take a little break in my own room, but thanks for the invite.
All right,
I think
all right.
Sidon wants to be alone with you. Hint,
Okay.
hint.
She like blushes. Yeah. Do you want to come back?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, Slab,
sure.
you're welcome if you want as well.
What Slab was going to do is walk past him and was like, "Don't worry about him. Dr. Slab looked after him."
Well, sure. And she just
Just hold 2 fingers to my forehead and like, oh, slap.
and I guess since no one else is going, she just begins to like take you off.
Yeah.
I feel there's something you want to say to the group before you leave.
I'll probably see you all
Protection.
later. I'll catch up with you all later. I'll probably just go straight to Cassian's. I'm not in the right mind right now. I don't know. I'm a bit lost.
Be safe.
Yeah, I'll
Sidon.
try. Yeah.
Sidon, like Maeve said, use protection, but just remember, I do have lesser restoration.
That's gonna help.
I don't
What?
see how that
You can
matters.
I can cure a disease.
And with that,
She has any diseases.
So what about the rest of you? Where are you guys going? Slab, stop talking.
Maeve's gonna like look at Drac and Archeron and be like, "Are you going back to the lively loot?"
Archon just like starts rapidly nodding.
Yeah,
think-
Yeah, go ahead.
I think whatever happened down there before I came has petrified Archeon.
Take
More or
care of
less.
him. I'm going to go and tell Cassian what's happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna like go to the inn and then just like freshen up a little, and then I'm gonna go to Cassian too, and just like I'm really interested in that library, and also could be good to like keep him in the loop so he knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm. What time is it?
I was trying to think about that. I don't think it's that. I think it's about
Not late.
2
Mm.
Yeah.
p.m. So it's mid-afternoon, early afternoon. Yeah, so you have loads of daylight left.
Cool.
So Drac and Archeron are heading back to the inn. Maeve's heading to
Yeah.
Cassian's. What about you, Slab?
Well, the thing is, Slab, I feel, has. From what Maeve said, that obviously underground was like, well, no, did you say that, or was that out of character about
Did say
questioning
what?
him about?
Oh no, that was
Uh,
out of character.
I was that character, so Slab wouldn't know. he's more confused on what to do. It's like, if anything, if he's going back to like the inn, it'd be just like, when teens go back in the bedroom, he's just gonna lie there, just like, just lie on the bed, just stare.
This is boring.
Bored. Nothing, because obviously Sidon's gone off. The only person he really knows, because obviously that's the first person he
you
met.
can technically, you know where Dahlia lives, so you can go there.
Can't catch up.
And like, he's not that far. Like, he's like, they're like 100 feet ahead. You can see them still.
You get outside the door and you just hear.
He's like, to the inn.
Or more
Simon's
like,
definitely going.
ow, ow, ow,
Yeah, he'll probably just go back to the inn for the time being, as in, grab something to eat, because, like you say, it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Where should we go? Can everyone... Can Drac, Maeve, and Silent all roll me a d20?
just a flat D20.
Just a flat d20.
11.
12...
Or 13.
4. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll go to Sidon first.
Okay.
That was just me saying here to go to me.
What was that?
What?
Sounds like they're having fireworks outside.
So you and Dahlia go back to her house, which is sort of like the upper portion of the lower city, if that makes sense. Sort of near the middle city, but not in it yet.
Yeah.
So like a 1-story building with like a spare room, a bathroom, sort of kitchen, storage room, like very simple. I'll change them up. What is that?
This is in the lower city, and it's bigger than Mel's.
Oh, there's even a room for Slab.
The kids' room, which I've called the spare room because I just found this map on Google.
The slab room.
The slab room.
Slab room. That sounds dirty.
The slab squatting.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't want to see slab squatting.
It's just to take on the slab spot.
Sure.
Oh.
So yeah, she sort of opens the door and sort of leads you in, and very quickly like starts to like get like a cloth and like make sure you're not bleeding, essentially. Sort of like just sort of walks inside, just like ushering you to places. Just like, oh no, sit down. No. Do you want to wash that off? You're bleeding a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'll run you a bath. And she just like goes and shuffles off to run a bath.
Yeah. As she runs off to run a bath, I sort of sit there for a little bit, and in a rare sort of turn for Sidon, he'll like close his eyes and try and meditate, and which is something he doesn't like doing. It's very hard for him to do.
Can you roll me a flat?
And
You roll me a flat wisdom with disadvantage.
Okay. Wisdom.
8.
8.
So sort of hearing the sound of running water, you try to relax and center yourself to relax yourself. And you don't hear words, but you feel this presence in your mind, this deep sort of guttural presence that just says, "No!"
Damn it!
He slams his fist on the table.
You alright? She's like,
Sorry. Yeah, I'm alright.
you sure?
Yeah. I was just did a bit of a are you alright? You took a beating down there.
Yeah, I'm fine, don't worry.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Probably could deal with washing this off as well, though. The bath's done.
Cool. So I make and I As I walk over, I look back. They're like, "Wanna join me?" Like, give her a bit of a wink.
Yeah. She like smiles and like blushes. Yeah. Okay.
And we take a bath.
And for the moment, we'll fade to black. On that. Sure. So no, because I'm thinking about something. Okay, it's a very weird question. Okay. Do you fuck?
me?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Cool. The only thing I'll say, very into it. Cool. Who rolled? What did you roll on the D20 draft?
I rolled a 4, so
Okay.
Right, it's made.
Actually, because I think the casting will be the longest, so we'll just go to Drac and Slab. So obviously Archon doesn't exist right now. Which one is it?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. Well, everyone's dead.
The timeline. Yeah, so you all walk into the inn and see sort of, by name, pretty lively. There's some music going on. Actually, shit. Okay, this is gonna be okay. So this is a bit annoying. As you're all walking to the inn, I don't think I changed the map. To get to the inn, you have to walk through the shopping district from like closest to where you are, because you are where Kalen is in this map. So you sort of, if I'm using Slab, you go sort of this way, so past Cassian. So you probably walk with May for a bit, and then go further and get to sort of about here-ish, the three of you. When Slab, you as you're walking, you go past the Silver Harp Salon, which is where you went and talked to that other bard about the instruments and stuff.
Yes.
And you sort of, as you're walking, like, I wonder if you got a. Then he walks up, and you see, for those who are there, so in game terms, just Drac right now. You see this sort of Air Genasi man with like a well-groomed, fluffy white beard, sort of blue skin and long hair, sort of wearing a robe adorned in music notes. You recognize this man, Slab. And he says,
I'm going
yeah?
to assume that's a shopkeep.
Yes, his name was Maestro Alaric. And he says, Slab, was it?
Yes.
Yes. You were asking about a job, something you need to do to get that instrument.
Yes. No, I remember the conversation.
Yeah. I have something that you could do if you still want it. And you see, as he's speaking, he's like looking slightly embarrassed.
What is it?
Well, you see, I was trying to enchant some instruments for performance, but it went slightly wrong and I can't control them. I now also can't go into my backroom, so it would be greatly appreciated if you could do that, and in return I can give you one of the magical instruments that you were looking at. If you still want to, that is.
Character.
Uh-huh.
Will I need to do anything? Because I've got full spell slots.
Probably.
I have one level 2 spell slots.
I'm sure you're fine.
You'd have to do it right now. I just soon, maybe.
Yes. I'm going to assume, because obviously I took some damage. I'm like quite.
Yeah, you're a bit bloody.
But blooded up and like probably like a bit of a torn, fabric.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I might need to go like clean up first.
Of course. Just maybe within like 24 hours.
That I could probably do.
Amazing. Yes. Please, thank you. That'd be amazing.
You see, the best thing to do is not go into your back room until then.
Yeah, I won't. I've locked the door.
So all your inventory has to be, well, the only inventory you have is literally what you have on show now.
Yep. Yep. I'm aware.
Basically, good luck.
Yep. Okay. And yeah, the timeline is saved because you don't do that mission. Right?
Yeah, because it was like, if I was like yes, and it was like, oh yes, can you do some like roll initiative and stuff or stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I can only stab.
Yeah, literally. So you all, the three of you, go back to the inn. Is there anything that you're doing?
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep and ask. Excuse me.
Yep.
Do you have like any slab of meat at all? Just raw meat?
Why?
Well, nothing too weird. Just asking if I can buy one slab of meat.
No, but
I-
why?
So Slab walks up. First he goes, I hope you're not trying to eat me. And second,
Why would I eat you?
you said slab of meat.
Oh yeah, but no, I'm not gonna eat you.
But second, barkeep, I think he means like, you know, steaks can be cooked like very, very rawly.
Yes.
You can eat red meat. Yeah, you can eat red meat raw. That's basically how I am assuming he likes his meat.
Why
Yes.
would you?
Because it's delicious.
I mean,
Bloody.
I'm not going to judge, but if you get ill, I'm not responsible.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
It's like a copper for like a slab of meat,
Yeah, I buy a slab of meat.
and he gives you his meat.
No, no.
No, please.
No, he
Oh
gives
god,
you
this isn't what I wanted.
he gives you a slab of meat.
It's not the
Wrong
consequences
meat,
of my
wrong
actions.
meat.
No, actually, you can make it worse.
No,
No.
Please don't.
no.
He gives you the raw slab of his meat or something
No.
like that.
Oh.
You gotta have the raw bit.
You get a slab of red meat.
of raw
Awesome.
meat.
Add one slab of red meat to your
Add one,
inventory.
yeah. Make sure you have a bag of corn. That shouldn't get bad.
Yeah, so I'll take that and then I will go up to my room because I
okay.
need to investigate something.
Okay.
Oh.
Slabby, do you doing anything?
And for me, well, I'll just have a steak, medium rare, please.
That's more like it. Like, you know, it's also like one copper. There's nothing lower than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and probably also a drink to go with it.
2 copper.
I like that the drink is more expensive than the fucking meat.
2 copper overall. I'm
2 copper
assuming.
overall, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
picturing like a copper 50 for the steak, but that doesn't exist. So yeah,
Right now we have the lunch special.
you get your food. I'm not going to spend any of Artron's money because that'd be funny.
Bottomless brunch.
But yeah, you all get your food. Slab, are you doing anything specific, or are you just going to eat some lunch?
I'm just going to eat downstairs to begin with. As
Okay.
in, like, I don't trust Slab's ability to walk upstairs with his food.
Oh yeah, before I go up, I'm just gonna say to Slab that
Yeah, I heard about that thingy with the instruments. If you want some help, I can offer some help if you wanna.
Thank you, Drac. Well, what we'll do is, obviously tomorrow. I say we've had enough fun for today. We'll just
Yeah, in quotes, fun.
hey. You had a smile on your face for the whole
Speaking of
thing.
fun, let's cut back to Sidon and Dalit.
But yeah, we'll just kind of like take it. We'll say take it easy for the rest of the day.
Sounds like a good idea.
And then he's. I don't know what drink he got because he just asked for a drink.
He got whatever drink he wanted. The barkeep has to detect thoughts.
He takes a sip of his, but we'll say like beer or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to enjoy this now.
Yeah, and
He's going to go enjoy his meat.
Yeah,
In
I was
private.
gonna say that, but that doesn't sound so good. So not gonna say anything.
He's going to enjoy his meat in private.
Yeah, so you go upstairs with your meat. So what are you doing?
Yeah,
What are
the
you doing
thing
with
I
that
wanted to
meat?
do was test how the knife works.
Oh yeah.
Like cut into it and then like use my Crimson Right, see if that adds to it or
Check
something
one
goes
thing.
away and stuff like that.
Let me check one thing.
So I'm gonna.
So you would know that you would need to attune to this item for it to have the extra properties.
Okay.
But like you can test out you can test it out. And you know you get the sense you can use your right with it. You can do stuff like that. It's not going to affect any of that.
Coolio. Nice. That's why I wanted the meat, because I didn't have anything to cut into. So
it all makes sense.
And also, I had like vampire tooth.
Yes.
I would like to like scrap the what's it called, the skeleton finger necklace, and like make a necklace of the tooth,
Okay, yeah, that's not too difficult.
because I want to give that to Archie when he comes
Okay.
back, to like make him feel like, yay, you have conquered your fear, here, have this as a reward. Because he actually did go back after being terrified, so yeah, so I'm gonna spend a little time doing that, then I'm just gonna pass out on the bed.
Okay. Cool. You know what Silence doing? On what whose Silence doing? Yeah. So we will move it over to Maeve as you walk back, clutching your probably bleeding stomach.
Yeah, I'm probably not
Actually,
looking good.
the one good thing about you, it specifically being fire, is that all the wounds were cauterized. It's like a lightsaber.
Still hurts.
Still hurts.
Still painful.
But you know, could be bleeding everywhere.
The worst thing about Maeve is, like me, she cannot ask for help, so she will just be walking through the streets.
Literally,
looking
a lot of people are
fucked.
looking at you like, "Are you alright?" But you're just like, "Nah, I'm fine."
Mhm.
But yeah, so you get
Just a
to
flesh wound.
towards merely a flesh wound.
It was merely a flesh wound.
So you get to Greystone Manor.
I think she would just sort of get to the door, take a big deep breath, and like put on a brave face, like I'm a big girl, I can handle myself, and just.
So
Sorry.
you wait sort of a few seconds, hear some shuffling from the inside, and then see the familiar dragonborn face of Alex open the door. You just come in. Just like was doing his normal thing, sees it's you, sees you're fucking
hurt,
bleeding. So he's like immediately like steps to the side and lets you go in.
Yeah, so she just shambles in,
And he,
trying to be big and brave, and like
Alex like does like offer to help. You know, like puts an arm like out to be like, "Do you need help walking?"
I don't need your handouts.
I
I don't need your sympathy.
she'd like think about it and like hesitate, and then like very, very gingerly like take his arm.
So he just like because he's like slightly strong, sort of, you know, a
Hmm.
bit above average. So he like helps you up and like helps you walk over. Cassian and I have set up rooms for all of you, or most of you. There might be one too little. He is in the sitting room. Do you want me to go and get him?
If
He's like, let me just take you in there. He just like fully like takes you into the room and like knocks on the door. Cassian's like, come in. Alex opens the door and you
shoves
see-
me in the door.
No. You
Get
sort of
in
see
there.
this sort of very comfortable looking sitting room with like a fireplace, a table, like a coffee table, and you see Cassian sort of sitting on a sofa, just reading a book.
Mhm.
And Alex is sort of like, he doesn't shove you and be like, let's go, to let you move around.
She just like does that thing where she like stands up straight and like like dusts off her fucking clothes. Like, I'm fine, everything's fine. My body doesn't hurt. I'm fine.
So you see Cassian sort of look up from his book, sort of, saying, come into Alex. Sort of looks up his book, was like, oh, is everything all right? Just immediately like stands up, sees you just bleeding everywhere.
Not on my white
I feel like she'd like realize in an instant, like, oh shit, blood, and then she'd just be like, I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh, I can go and clean my. I'm
fine. I'm not a ravenous.
No, I didn't.
No, don't. It's fine. And you sort of see, Alex, can you take her to the room that we set up? And I was like, yes, of course. And he takes you upstairs. I'll just change.
Don't know if any of you have ever like had the sense of like blood loss, but you know when like you're very overwhelmed and it's like sensory overload, and the idea of these people being like, quick to the room, and she's just like, what? Like she'd be very woozy at this point. She'd be like, okay, whoa, slow down.
So Alex takes you into this room on the map, sort of like this relatively large room with a bed that's well made. And soon see Alex, you can place stuff on the map. Alex sort of moves in, opens the door to like an ensuite bathroom with a toilet and everything and a sink. And so like he like puts you onto the bed and it's weird. You didn't see Cassian move as you're walking up the stairs, but you don't hear him. But you just see him almost like instantly appear from the like at the door with like holding bandages and shit.
You don't have to do all of that. It's
fine. Just need to make sure everything's all right. Stop the bleeding. He sort of hands it to Alex, like slightly like not embarrassed but nervous. Hands all like the what's the word, bandages and stuff to Alex, and then just goes to like start running a bath essentially. Just to make because obviously you have to clean it off.
She's getting spoiled right now.
Literally.
She's not used to this.
Yeah, and you sort of there's like this sort of like gel almost that sort of Cassian gave to Alex. I actually did
Like a
use their
balm.
token. He wouldn't be looking like that right now. He'd be looking like this. He's outside. Actual Cassian's
He's been
outside.
a twin this entire time.
Oh my god.
No, I should just have this on the map somewhere. That's fine.
Put it on the GM layer.
It's fine. I'll just grab it. You see he's like running a bath while so Alex has this like sound because Cassian immediately realizes, oh, it's like burning. So it's like this soothing balm for like heat resistant stuff to calm it down. And you see Alex like, do you want me to like gesturing to it? Because
she's like stuttering and she just like takes it. She's like, it's honestly, you've done more than enough. I can. Like takes the balm and starts like, that like feeling when you fucking put something on your injuries and it's just like stinging.
Yeah, but it does after like it stings for a bit. It does start helping, like soothing it, numbing it slightly, and helping. We will, or you can do the bandages afterwards. Just because we need to you need to wash it off.
hmm
Sort of like just stands there slightly awkwardly. Doesn't really know what to do. And sort of after a little bit, Cassian finishes running the bath, and just says, "That should be ready now."
Thank you both.
And just sort of like steps out.
She just like stands in the doorway and she's like,
Cassian sort of walks out, just says, "If you need anything, one of us will be around."
mm-hmm.
And Alex sort of
Too weak to take my clothes off. Please help me.
Oh, no! It's
sort
too
of see-
heavy.
as you sort of close the door, like push the door too, you just see Alex is like fixing the bed.
She just like very slowly shut the door and then like stand in the bathroom for a minute and just listen to if he like leaves.
You don't hear Alex leave. He's like muttering to himself, like, "Oh, blood on the sheets."
She's just like, that like thing where she's like, shit. Like,
Fucked up.
gets undressed, gets in the bath. Fucking, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to like get fully in the bath. It's just like water. You can like stand in
I
it.
was actually going to ask what would it feel like for Sidon in the bath, because I feel like Sidon got more burns than everyone else.
Yeah, that's true. Sidon hurt, but it was very quickly
Yeah.
overtaken
You make
by.
a con save.
Yeah, Sidon, can I make contact, please?
Oh, that was the wrong move.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been like an extra 1 on that, so 15.
Okay.
I did a check.
You
It's the same
don't
plus,
pass
isn't it?
out.
Try something actually.
It's the same plus, though, isn't it? For
Oh no, it is. Yeah, it's +1. Yeah, never mind.
Oof,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh. Hey, you have
Yeah,
hit points.
so she
Um,
no, it's fine. She's gonna be like very gingerly stepping into this bath, and that like stinging pain. Anyone listening would know exactly what I'm talking about if you've ever had a burn.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
Maeve is very proud, is probably the best word, and
Yep.
hates showing any kind of emotion, and
Mhm.
so she's
Even
very
in
aware that
private?
Alex.
Even in private.
Yeah. Well, she's very aware that Alex is outside.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you ever heard somebody like cry quietly,
You make me
but
a
they can probably
deception or stealth check
yeah.
with disadvantage. I mean, you rolled on that one. Okay, 14. What's Okay, so you sort of make that like hushed, almost like wail, almost like a
Yelp.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you do very slightly hear the door open and hear Cassian now muttering outside to Alex, like he heard something.
She just like when someone's like hovering in the bath.
Yeah,
She's like hovering above the bath, like trying to stay as silent as possible. Like,
such a weird
please,
scene.
please, please.
You sort of very after like a moment, you hear like a knock on the door. Say, "Is everything all right?"
Mhm.
Can we be a deception check? Yeah, like, the tone of voice means a lot. Okay.
Oh wow.
I'll have him roll inside, but I don't think he'll get it. Yeah. All right. Well, if you need anything, just walks up. You hear the sound of him walking off,
Mhm.
but very quickly disappears because he's very quiet. But yeah, so it probably takes a decent amount of time
Yeah.
for you to, after like something like that, to clean all the burn marks and scars and stuff, especially with it how.
Oh, it would hurt.
Yeah, it would
man.
It'll be
hurt.
painful. It'll be very painful.
I'm thinking about it and cringing.
Yeah.
So we'll do is think about it less. So you
Yeah, she finishes up. She gets
yes,
up,
yeah,
gets
she
out.
finishes up.
Very quickly realizes, oh shit, all of my belongings are at the inn. I don't have anything to wear. I can't wear my burnt fucking
You
clothes.
do still hear.
Is there a robe in this bathroom?
There is. We'll say that. Yeah, there's a robe in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
she's gonna stick that on. Open the door and just like poke her head out.
Alex isn't looking at you, but he's in the room. Like, you can tell he might have like OCD or something. He's like making sure everything's right.
Sorting the pencils.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, make sure they're right angles.
She's just like,
Oh, the bandages are there.
my clothes are very damaged.
Would you like me to have Cassian get something? I think she has a lot of clothes.
Please.
All right. Sort of nods and walks off, leaving you to yourself for a minute.
She's like looking around this immaculate room, like I could get used to this.
And you do see there are, bandages on the bed.
I feel like that. So considering like the main burns, I'd said like are on her arm.
Yeah.
She'd probably like tie the fucking robe in a certain way that it was like tied like around her chest so that her arm was out, and then like try and bandage it.
Give me a medicine or sleight of hand.
I have
7.
She's not doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean it's difficult to do it yourself.
Bit loose.
A bit loose, sort of like it's like slightly tied in 2 places, slightly loose in other places, and you didn't rip it enough, so there's like a lot left hanging still. But you sort of as you're doing that, sort of near the end of it, you hear a knock on the door. Can I come in?
Mm-hmm.
And you see Cassian walk in carrying like I don't know what he was carrying. Some very simple clothes. In the same style that he sort of wears, like a white ruffled shirt that's definitely too big for you, and just like some comfortable trousers. And so walks up and puts them on the bed next to you.
It's the Maeve outfit that she's been drawn in several times.
It kind of is, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't even think of that.
I'm gonna have to put it in the Discord now. Hang on.
It's like the one where she's got the jacket over the top of her shoulders, like.
The one when she's like smiling.
Yeah.
Maeve smiling? What?
Have you not seen it? It's quite cute.
It's really cool.
Anyway, yeah, she'd be like, "Thank you for
Okay, I haven't
this."
seen that.
It's all right. Do you need? He sort of like sees that they're wrapping slightly up. Do you need help with that?
She would like, oh god, that's like so embarrassing to her. Like the idea that she's just tried to do something for herself, and someone's like, "You fucked that up. Do you want me to sort
I
it?"
didn't say you. He's like,
no, but like
that's
how she in her head, she's like, "I fucked it up." She'd just be like, okay. Like holds out her arm.
Yeah, he sort of like grabs like this chair and sort of like sits on it, like off it, like next to you on the edge of the bed, and just begins to like unwrap it and then very gently rewrap it. I'll have him make a.
Oh no, he's gonna fucking.
It'll be very funny.
Gonna do it worse.
I was gonna say it'd be hilarious if he does.
Alex, come sort this fucking bandage out, please.
Alex, I can't. Oh, it's not much better.
Oh, it's fine. No, I would say that he probably bandages it well because obviously he used to look after that kid, so he probably knows what he's doing. But it probably
so he has advanced shows in 11.
Yeah, he probably like hurts her in the meantime. Like even he grabs her arms, like so she's probably like.
He doesn't realize how strong he is at certain points. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Or like he's just very nervous.
Yeah. Just sort of finishes bandaging. It's like done to a decent level. Sort of stands up and puts the chair back. If you need anything, where's everyone else?
They have gone back to the inn. I needed to. Well, originally I wasn't expecting all this. We had an encounter.
He was like moving to put the chair back, but he like grabs the chair and sits back down with it.
She'd be like, how do I say this? There was a man in the... Let me start from the beginning. We found a building by the town hall and heard commotion from beneath the floorboards. Sidon, in his way, kicked the door in. There was a spell on the door that would have allowed us to get underneath, but because Sidon kicked the door in, that wasn't doable.
I'm sure he meant well.
Of course, yes.
I sense a problem here.
So we had to rip up the floorboards, and there was some spawn down there.
No.
Then we found a locked door, and
I sort of, as you started talking, he was like listening. Then he got like a notebook and started writing things down.
yeah.
He's like listening.
Yeah. We found a locked door, and inside there was this big room with what we thought was a portal.
Any idea where to?
No, it just said... Fuck.
Oh, that's interesting.
Can I make a history
Wrath
check
of
for you
the
to give me
Former.
exactly what it said?
You would
The Wrath of the
remember it.
Former.
It was something about her. All I remember is the something will make
Yeah,
her
it starts
whole or
with the
something.
Wrath. Yeah, it starts with the Wrath of the Former. Something.
Where is it?
Why don't you ask Woo?
Yeah,
Who's
Wu's
not
completely
there?
written down.
Wu's
Oh,
not
no,
here.
no,
Who's not
I'm
here?
here.
Please leave a message.
He is
Uh,
here.
No, I know. I mean, Drac.
Oh,
It's in
No, that's
it's in
why you
general.
asked
Okay,
Woo.
yeah. So she's like, the portal had fucking what's
Infernal.
the infernal thing? I was gonna say devil speech.
It's right, but yeah.
You remember the end, but you don't
Yeah.
remember this.
Listen,
hold on.
I don't speak infernal, okay? The devil's tongue. I don't know. In infernal, there were runes that said the wrath of the former will show the way to her future. I don't know if that's
I
of any.
don't know.
But there was a man in there who seemed to know you by name.
Well, I'm
And
not
I
not well known.
no, but it was the same man I saw at the theatre. The one who gave me your name.
What did he say?
That you were not who you say you are.
Well, in a sense, I guess he's right, but I'm not.
That
I
you
am
were
me.
lying to us.
I've not lied to you.
I don't believe you have. He was speaking in riddles about giving somebody his name, a she. I can only assume that it was the same person who the runes were referring to. But that's just me jumping to conclusions. They want you to go to the moorlands.
In the north.
Mm.
Any idea why?
Did you say why? Did I forget that? Does anybody remember why?
No, there was no reason why. As in we speculated it was the Morlands.
Speculated it was the Morlands, and then there was something about like Tyrant Malborn.
That was it.
I've got in my notes Tyrant Malborn ? So,
Yeah. We met a man, a rogue, down there. He has been investigating them.
Crimson Hand.
Yes. He mentioned a name, Malvorn.
Okay, hold on. Doesn't ring a bell.
It seems that some very dangerous people know and are after you.
Well, that's not good.
No.
I'm not sure. I will look into it?
The man, I believe, was trying to talk us into delivering you there. And then Sidon kicked the glass window.
I'm getting a sense of this Sidon person.
He
Didn't kick it. It was a magic ghost hand that punched the glass out.
yeah.
Who was that?
He just likes to fight anything that moves.
He just likes to
Or
punch
doesn't.
it.
In the case of the door and the glass, they didn't move, but still.
And don't forget the pillar.
Yes, then afterwards he was punching the wall, so I get the sense he just likes to hit things.
I feel like Maeve didn't see that because she was too busy talking to
That's
a ghost.
true. That was true.
I mean, I feel like everyone would have seen you skulk off into the corner and then...
Yeah,
And
also
Drax
hear
shouted
you.
out, "Hey, stop hitting the
Yeah,
wall."
that's true.
She'd be very conscious at this point that her... usually try and, like, slip her arm back into the dressing gown.
Well, I will look into the moorland and Malvern. If you need a meal, Alex is a good cook.
I'm feeling a little off. I had a encounter down there that wasn't nice, so I'm not particularly hungry, but thank you.
Well, if you need anything, I'll be awake, because of course I will. And Alex will be here for until later on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, gives her a nod and walks out. Yeah, cool.
Just for a little retcon,
Uh-huh.
I remember I wouldn't go down in that fight.
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
that
Restless
would have changed a
endure.
lot, but you would have had relentless endurance.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
Well-
didn't think about that.
Oh well.
You remember for next time, won't you?
Yeah, but yes,
I feel that's a bit like how we, when Chuck.
Right,
had that
rewind,
quote.
guys. We'll go back.
Back to the fight. Oh,
About
back.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like when Chuck had that cloak. It was like, it's down to you to remember that.
And like, Eliza, you had 2 attacks.
Yep.
oh right.
But yeah, is there anything you're doing, Maeve, right now? Other than probably going to sleep early.
She'd probably have a rest, like a short rest,
Mhm.
unless we're having a long rest.
Up to you guys.
Like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's like 3 now, yeah.
So she'd probably have like a short rest, still like hurting, lying down on the bed, still in a dressing gown, not dressed yet, just fucking, you know what I mean? Nap time.
Danger nap.
Yeah, but then what I'm picturing is that she'd sit up after however long, get dressed into these clothes, and then like go into her bag to get her book and realize it's not there, and maybe slightly panic a little bit.
Huh? I mean,
I assume, as in like out of character, this is you panicking because is that your stuff you left at the inn?
No, this is
No.
the book that she wrote in,
Okay.
What?
okay.
or drew something in.
Someone steal the book?
So you sort of
Of
look
course
in
not.
that. Wait, did you steal the book?
No.
Okay. So you are looking around, sort of like, where the fuck is this book? And your nervousness is very quickly gone as you see it on the desk. You definitely didn't put it there.
Oh god. Cool. Yep, she just pick it up, put it back in her bag, and then just be like, "Oh shit."
Am
Was
I
it
able to take a
open
short
or
rest
closed?
as well, by the way?
Yes, so anyone who wants to can take a short rest.
Yeah, we'll take a shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck's the short rest button? What am I doing? There it is.
Top of it.
Right next to long rest.
That's
Yeah,
where your
yeah.
hit dice is as well.
I was scrolled down, so it was all
Yeah.
hidden at the top.
So you can spend however many, probably for all of you max, the
Yeah.
amount of damage you took. You can just roll that amount of dice and get that amount of health back. And for Maeve and Sidney, will get spell slots and key points back.
Are you taking the piss?
You are.
I rolled 3 1s.
Oh!
It's a 14. It's not too bad.
We have 4, right?
Yeah.
I only did 2 of my hit dice.
So I got a 3 1s, and then
Oh my
obviously a
God.
plus 8.
That's not terrible. What are you at now?
How do
Well,
you-
22 now.
Okay, so you're okay.
I only used 2 of my hit dice, and I'm only 4 under my max HP.
One good thing about having no health.
yeah. Oh dear. Okay.
But yeah, is there anything you guys, any of you, are doing?
I think after me and Dahlia have had
We know.
fun.
Fun.
fun. He'll.
Son, you do feel weirdly
Hmm?
weak. Not weirdly. You've had a very strenuous day,
Yeah.
and then a very strenuous activity. And you do feel
Yeah.
weak, but it's like more like lethargic, more than
Yeah.
normal.
I get up and I just look at Dahlia.
I guess you'd be in
I'd
the bed,
just-
wouldn't you?
Yeah. That's what I was imagining. I sort of lift up and I just look over at her and I just say, "Look, I have to go. I have to I want to deal with this vampire business.
Mhm.
And I don't know when I'll be back. We saw. We had a fight down there. I'm sure you can tell.
I managed to get that.
So, and the only lead we've got is the Morlands.
Okay.
So, I think that's where we're all going. So I don't know when I'll
You
be
going
back.
today.
I don't think it'll be today. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'm a little bit tired. But I do want to catch up with the others and talk about our next move.
Okay.
I want you to be safe. Maybe just for the time being, stay indoors. Maybe only go out in the daytime. Don't. And if any strange people, like, if you see anyone strange, just like book it and don't
I won't let them in.
Hey.
I won't let them in.
Yeah. Okay, and he'll sort of give her a hug and a kiss on the forehead.
She goes to like kiss her on the lips.
He'll accept it.
Okay. Can you make me a wisdom save?
Oh.
With disadvantage. Doesn't matter.
6.
Okay. See you later.
Okay. Okay. So he'll leave and make his way over to Cassian's.
To Cassian's. What about Archeron? Archeron's still here. What about Jack and Slap?
Yeah, so I'm guessing I wake up after a short rest.
Oh yes.
And-
Would be up here.
Is this one? Yeah.
Yeah, and try
Silence
to
massive
like,
bit.
Yep.
like
Bastard, he stole my bed!
knock on the door, like
As in,
need
you
to
don't
do
know.
those.
What?
Hey, Slab, you awake?
I am now.
Oh, sorry. Should I come back later?
No. I won't be able to go out to sleep anyway yet. Yeah, and plus, I'm going... looking out the window, there's still light out, so it's pretty
It's
too
like
early.
4.
Yeah, as in like, I've just woken up, remember, so I'm just like... You know when you have that nap and you're just like, what the fuck is the
Yeah.
time?
Where am I? What year is it?
You know, the caveman SpongeBob thing. Like,
Literally.
He's like, yeah, I think it's a bit too early to have a proper sleep.
Yeah, so maybe we should head over to what's his name, Cassian, to like check on the others and see how they doing.
Yeah. Hand over what we have found. But maybe he could shed some light.
Oh yeah, that crystal ball thingy you found. Or did
Oh no!
what's his face take it? What's his
No,
name? Kalen?
I come out by the way. So yeah. No, the thing is, I found it's nothing like, from what I gather, related to the matter. It's mainly like a trinket the spell component used for the spell identify. That's why I thought Archon should have it.
He's asleep in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to wake him. He's been through a lot lately, so maybe just let him sleep, I guess.
Yeah. As I came down and when he passed, he did seem to be like hyperventilating.
Yeah, he's not really used to this kind of thing. I mean, we were on the road for like some time when we traveled here, but other than that, he's Archie. It's weird to explain.
He's his own person.
Yeah.
But yes, let's go hand over what we have, the information we have.
Yeah, and discuss with the others, because I guess Maeve is there. I don't know if Sidon has banged his brains out or he's gonna be there too.
Both.
Yes.
Just the gas.
He's definitely banged his brains out one way or another.
Yeah, that's true.
But Archon will be safe here.
By the way, Maeve, did you lock your door when you left?
No.
Oh.
I don't assume that. Well,
You have keys for that.
yeah,
place,
probably.
so
Yeah, probably then.
So you have locked it?
Hmm.
I would
Okay.
assume yes. but-
It's in there, so you could check it.
Yeah, it's more like if you didn't lock it, I could like gather your things because you said you were gonna stay at
Aww.
Cassian's house, but since it's locked, I'm not gonna break in.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you try the door?
Yeah, I try it. And,
Give
like,
me a deck save. No, I'm joking. No, it's locked.
Well,
Slab, my
she's
skills are
booby
Cassian's.
trapped her door.
No, it's locked. So
I
okay.
could use my thieves' tools, but I don't. I'm not gonna.
What were you trying to get out of there?
Well, she says she was gonna stay at Cassian's house, so I think like if we going there, why not take her stuff with us?
True. I mean, there is
You can
one
ask
way
the
I could.
barkeep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna break in slabs. That's just rude.
Kinda.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's only one way I could break in there, and it will alert a lot of people.
Some my
No.
arms
No.
gonna crack and stuff, and then one finger turns into a key, and I said, "Yeah, I have this thing. I can do, but I'm not gonna.
Hey, is that a real thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's so cool.
the women love it.
I bet.
It unlocks more than keyholes.
Every hole's a kill.
Yeah. I do have a question. Does Slab take Sidon's stuff over to Cassian? Is he gonna leave his satchel?
He kind of. Is it just his satchel?
Yeah, that's all he had on him.
I assume Sidon's coming back
No,
Yeah,
I went
you-
because
straight.
he's paid for the
Cassian's-
room. You were saying, yeah, but you were
I know,
saying,
but I was in I'm in a bit of a tizzy at the minute. So
Yeah, but you did
when he
say
left
you
with
were
Dahlia,
going.
yeah, you didn't specify that you weren't coming back to the inn, so I don't think he'd think about it.
Yeah. No, I did.
Yeah.
I said I'm going straight to Cassian's. I said when I was leaving with Dahlia, I said
No,
I'm
no,
just
but-
Oh
going
yeah,
to
but the
Cassian's.
characters.
So, Slab doesn't know that. You said to Slab that you.
Oh, I
you
paid
were-
for the room.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
Yeah, yeah,
sleep
yeah.
there.
Yeah, but then
So,
I thought I said it in character when I said.
Said
Yeah,
to
you-
Dahlia,
you-
but you didn't say to
yeah.
anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was to everyone.
I don't think so, unless we're all
No,
forgetting.
Yeah, because I
you-
thought it was
you-
when Dahlia was leaving. You said, "Is there anything Sidon wanted to say to the party as he left?" And that
Oh,
was what
maybe. I
I.
don't fucking know.
I thought you just said I'll catch up with you all. Probably.
Yeah, I
at
said
Cassian's.
I said I'll catch
I mean,
up
it's
with you
not
all. I'm going
big,
straight
it's
to
fine.
Cassian's. I'm not. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not a big deal at all.
But
I don't
also
have
as
anything
well-
in that bag anyway.
I was going to say also as well. Is it sort of Sidon's sweaty gi that's there?
No, he's wearing that.
Clean it.
No, I thought you had a new one.
Nope, I've got
He
the
just
one.
cleaned his old scabby
Hold on.
one.
Yeah. Just only
Anyway.
got the one.
So you're all heading to Cassian's.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll say for the sake of ease, Maeve wakes up and starts getting dressed. Goes, oh, where's my book? Oh, my book's here. Just as everyone else walks in. Maeve's in bed. So yeah,
What
you
is
sort of one of us now. So you sort of see Alec open the door and says, "Oh, welcome back. Come in."
Hey. Thanks. I still feeling lethargic.
Slightly. You're okay. It's just
Yeah.
your eyes are slightly heavy, and your
Yeah.
muscles ache slightly. But that's probably just because of
Neem's week.
Memes week on.
Arms are heavy.
Down like
Mom's
I'm
having
on a
heavy.
sweater already.
Maeve might still be asleep, and Cassian is upstairs. I'll go and get them if you just wait here for a moment.
Yeah.
He goes up, comes down. Cassian comes downstairs first, and then you sort of maybe hear just as you've gotten up, you're dressed, you have your things. You hear Alex knock on the door. Everyone else is here if you want to come down.
Oh, thank you.
Then
She'd as before he left, she'd open the door slightly.
yes,
Was it you that returned this? And she'd hold up the book.
Oh no. Well, Cassian found it. It was on the floor, as on the stairs. He asked me if it was mine. I said no, so it must have been yours. So we put it there. Will we right?
Just yeah, thank you. Puts it back in a bag and then opens the door and walks out and follows him.
If you had read it, I would have fucking killed you.
It's my dream journal.
It's my dream journal.
So yeah,
It's a
you
spirit
see.
journal.
You see Cassian walk downstairs, quickly followed by Alex and Maeve.
So I see. Feeling better now, maybe.
A bit, yes.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
Awkwardly
sore
shuffles
too,
because
but-
her arm's fucking killing her.
Sidon's
Right.
covered in burns all over his chest and shoulders and everything.
So he's probably got bandages and got
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drac was going to bring your stuff, but we couldn't get in your room.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I can get it later.
Did you happen to bring my stuff?
I thought
Okay.
you were stopping there.
The disappointment.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were stopping
I
at
mean,
the
for the
inn.
sake of ease, you probably would have walked past the inn if you wanted to get your shirt.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm tired. I'm out.
It's not like he wears anything else anyway.
It's got 3 things.
Just say it like that.
No, I mean
doesn't even wear underwear.
Maeve's very picky about what she wears, whereas Sidon has one outfit that he will not leave.
Change.
Owns
Yeah.
one outfit. He owns one outfit.
Would everyone like to sit down?
I have offered to buy you another outfit, and you
I
said
know.
no.
You did the nail on the head when you said he stuffed it. You don't like
Maeve's
us
just
to
like
help.
Maeve's like fully making herself at home at this point.
In
like,
all
she's-
in all of your heads, you're like arguing slightly because I'm imagining the same character because it's funny. You just hear in all of your heads, Cassie's voice saying, "Would you all like to sit down?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Sorry
move
about that.
into like
It's been a
the
long day.
sitting room.
And now we can continue the argument.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Biden actually sits down this time.
Now, Alex says,
Good
"Would anyone
boy.
like any food or drink?"
I'll have some of them custard creams again.
Can I get a glass of water, please?
Yes, of course. Anything else for the rest of you?
Do you have tea?
Yes.
Just,
Oh yes, we need something to dunk the custard creams into.
just tea for me, please.
What
I
about?
can take a glass of just ice if you have. Otherwise, I take water.
I'll do my best. I'm not a white dragonborn. And just sort of.
Because yes, that's the thing I have. I usually chew on ice cubes.
No,
But that's
that's
just
raw
the me
water.
thing.
I love chewing on ice cubes.
no, I have sensitive teeth. Since I can't kill
Me
me.
too.
Uh,
I hate it.
uh,
People bite ice lollies. I'm like,
Ah.
Ugh.
die. What are you doing?
I mean, you bitch much do the same thing with fucking ice cubes, but you just don't have the flavor. It's what like what?
As Simon's sitting there, he sort of like rests his head in his hands and he's trying to. His eyes are being very heavy and he's trying to stay awake.
Yeah, so Sidon, how much sleep did you actually get?
Well,
Sidon, they've made rooms for us if you'd like to sleep. Nobody will.
no, it's fine. I just
mean, yeah,
feel a little
what-
bit
You can
tired.
stay here if
So?
you like. It's
Yeah. It is
there
like a
was-
big stretch.
He's like reclining in this like little
Yeah,
chair.
yeah, pretty much.
there were
Oh.
1-2 little rooms. I don't know if anyone's comfortable sharing.
I can
Yeah,
share
it's
with
no
Slav.
problem because me and Archie, like, yeah, you saw how he reacted. He's not gonna like to stay here,
Oh,
so
okay. That's fine.
yeah, and I'm gonna stay with Archie. So we're
Okay.
not. I thank you for the hospitality, but we're gonna stay at the inn for now.
That's I completely understand. Well, now there, I guess there's one extra room.
Yeah. That helps.
Yes. Maeve told me a little bit of what happened.
Yeah.
Sounds strange.
Hmm.
It was.
Yeah, it
was,
was a
it
little
was a
bit
thing.
weird.
So you all took burns.
Yeah. Is that
Flinches
Big-
slightly.
like necrotic thing still there, or did we manage? To take that
No,
off?
it would have gone off. It would have like not like scabbed over, but like almost
Yeah.
like I don't know how to best way to describe it, but
In
yeah,
the
it would have
bath,
gone.
it probably would.
In the bath, it would have gone. Yeah.
Yeah. And more than just fire. Well, for me anyway.
Oh yeah, and we found this knife on the guy too, and I took out the dagger and shows him.
Cassie sort of leans over. May I?
Yeah, sure.
So he sort of like takes it and
Yeah, I like flip it over so I hold the
Mhm.
blade so
Yeah.
he can take the handle.
he sort of like doesn't like swipe with it, but just like sort of looks at it. Right. I'm not that magically inclined. I'm not sure. So just hands it back to you.
Yeah, thank you. The only thing I tested it out on a piece of slab meat, not slab.
A piece of slab's what?
Yes, I was scared when he ordered that.
At this point, Alex comes in and gives everyone their food and drinks.
Thank you.
Thank you,
So,
Alex.
do I get ice
Thank you.
cubes? Or
Yes, you get ice
what?
cubes.
Nice. So
I'd
I
like
just
to imagine there's
take
like
one
on.
and start chewing it.
I'd like to imagine there's like a tray in the middle of the table with like a teapot
Yeah.
and like probably like a little bowl with sugar cubes.
Mhm.
Can I try and sleight of hand one sugar cube into this black tea? Because
Yeah.
Maeve would have tea, but she wouldn't want people to know that she has sugar in her tea.
Wow.
She thinks it's edgy.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check. Everyone sees it.
Fuck.
You roll the 7. Everyone sees it. You like what you do is you go to like get the sugar cube, but you accidentally like your hand like flinches slightly, and you just accidentally knock like a spoon, and it just hits the table. Everyone is.
Slab pans over and is like, anyway, just basically shows, oh, she's having sugar in her tea.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
we
No one
don't
uses
leave it straight.
It's a completely
It's
normal
not
thing.
weird.
Everyone's like,
yeah,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, no,
fair
but this
enough.
is the thing with Maeve. Maeve is like, ah, shit. And it
She's
doesn't
not
matter
really
in the long
embarrassed
run.
about it.
It's fine. But it's like, in her head, she's like, you fucking idiot.
Can I make an insight check to see if she looks really embarrassed about it?
Sure, maybe make a deception check if you want to hide
Yeah,
how
yeah.
embarrassed you are. It's the stupidest of checks.
Oh, it's
you're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, you actually.
It was
Your
more
eyes
for the
start to
fact-
close
like-
slightly.
It was more for the
Yeah,
fact
yeah.
I was kind of like, just showing us like, oh, no one actually,
Gives a shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she has sugar with her tea. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Wow.
You know those people. You know those people that like, exclusively have like black coffee, and they're
Yeah,
like, "I
yeah,
drink
yeah.
black coffee," kind of thing. She's
Yeah.
like trying to be one of those people, but she hates the taste of tea without sugar in it. So it's like a little thing where she's like, "I'm gonna just take the sugar, put it in my tea, and nobody's none
Hey,
the wiser."
Maeve, do you want milk with your tea
Mm-mm.
as well?
No, thank you.
And Slab's just sat there with his cup of tea, dunking his biscuits. Like, yeah, boy.
I'm glad you're all making yourselves at home.
Cassian,
Yes.
remember what we talked about before I left last time? You had a chance to try it out?
It's been 2 hours.
I know, but I mean, I would have done it. Pretty much did do that.
No, I didn't.
I don't think I want to know what you talked about, but
He was asking about literally talking to my hand.
sorry, what?
I feel like
it
hearing
was-
that, Maeve would like.
Not to be like that, but that sounds really stupid.
Maeve
And
would
I
like.
chuckle a little.
Maeve would like look over to Cassian and be like, did you want this back? And like point to a ring.
To be honest, I think it's better that it's not on me. I didn't know they could break, so that could be a start.
Mm.
Because if they're all broken, then I can't hurt anyone with them.
Did it hurt when it broke?
I didn't notice it. It was only when I got back.
Well, that's a good thing.
Obviously, with me missing last session, it isn't like wasn't notified that, as in does the party know that? The claw that broke.
Yes.
Can infect.
Yes, that was
Oh.
told. Yeah.
That was told. Okay.
Yeah.
Even if it's not a part of the, a part of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what you're asking is, can Maeve's ring turn people into?
Yes.
I think we
That's not
speculated, but
been
I think we-
identified.
That's
Okay.
not. We
Yeah,
don't
I
know that.
think we speculated that, but I don't
Mm.
think that's confirmed.
Okay. That's why I was just double
Neither
checking.
confirmed nor
Yeah.
denied.
Because obviously I don't want to say something and it's like, oh no, we didn't say
Yeah,
that.
because we made some jokes about how Maeve kept turning people into
Yeah.
vampires by
Oh
backhanding
yeah, we
people,
did.
and
That's
Cassian
what I was-
realizes that he's making spawn without actually making spawn.
What is
Yeah.
happening?
Because I got told that bit, but I wasn't sure
Yeah.
what the context was.
Yeah, no, we're not entirely sure about that.
No one is. Well, I'm happy all of you are all right. That sounded, from what Maeve said, difficult. to say the least.
Yeah, that fire fucking hurt.
Where is what's it, Drac? I don't remember his name.
Oh, you mean Archie?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been through a lot, and he was asleep when I left him, so I just thought he deserves a long rest.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is there anything else you wanted to know? We can make food for everyone.
Actually,
I will never say no to food.
Tyler puts out a fist to Drac for like a fist bump.
I fist bump it.
Yeah.
He just says, Alex, can you go to the library and find any books with the name Malvorn about the moorland, or just Geraldo in general?
Can I come with? I really want to see this library.
Yes. And Alex gestures like, yes, please, follow me.
Yeah, and I follow Alex.
So it's sort of the other side of this map, over here. Yeah. And it's just sort of like, it's not, the map is like, it makes it sort of look slightly small, but it's like a, like
Big
floor
ass
to
library.
ceiling,
Yeah.
like bookshelves.
It's Bell's library.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's not like that, but it's, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of books here, all ordered perfectly.
Of course.
Alphabetical by topic.
Alex.
Yeah. So Alex is just like looking around. I wouldn't say you can't find every book, but you can find a lot of books. So if you have like, I want to find a book on blank, I might be able to give it to you. If you want to think about it, we can continue.
Yeah, of course. I want to find books on vampires.
There are weirdly a lot of them. Yeah, you can find like
Mainly how to kill them.
you can find like 4 different ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out those 4 and say to Alex.
So, can I borrow this, or how
well, you
does
have
that?
to. I would ask Cassian before you take them out the house, but of course you can read them.
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yes.
So, do you have any other books that you want to take with you? Because
I can get them. It's fine. Don't worry.
yeah, okay.
It'll take me
Good.
a few minutes to find the right ones.
Yeah, so I slowly, move back.
Go
to
past the games room with a pool table.
It was sticky balls.
Yeah. Oh yes, but you want to say something to Cassian?
Yes. Cassian, do you have any like private area that's like an empty room I could just use to just sort of do a bit of training in?
Well, there's small grounds outside. I don't really have a room with nothing in it.
I mean, I can do outside training. Kind of what I do. If that's all right.
Yes, that's fine.
I don't want to like do it in the public eye. It's
It's behind the house. There's a more private space.
where no one can see you make a fool out of yourself.
I'm surprised you haven't asked for. Have you got a waterfall I can train under?
Yeah, is there a waterfall? No,
There's not.
Yeah, so it was like, okay, I'll check it out later. I want to sort of brush up and drill some stuff.
Of course.
I'm a little bit tired.
Well, if you need to sleep, then
I'll be alright for a little bit longer, at least.
I can imagine when Sidon goes out, to do all his katas and stuff like that to train. He's got obviously I'm making this up, but make believe AirPods in, and on repeat he's got I'll make a man out of you.
Or you're the best around. Keep it down.
Oh dear.
But sort of a few minutes later, Alex comes back in with like a pile of like 4 or 5 books of various kinds, and then says, "If anyone wants, I'm going to be making food. Is there any requests?"
Meat. Lots
What
of
kind
meat.
of meat, though?
Yes.
All the meats. Do you have a trio?
What?
What's the
It's
trio?
gammon. It's gammon, turkey, beef.
I mean, we probably do.
I'll have a trio.
All right. Anyone else?
Whatever's
Uh,
easiest.
Yeah, same.
Chicken nuggets and chips.
All right. I will be in the other.
Well, no. Well, the thing is, I'm
Do you
only having
have
the light
dino
snacks.
Dino nuggies and curly fries.
Nah,
I feel like
actually,
about. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, Slab only wants a little snack anyway
Mhm.
because he's recently had
He
that
had that
steak.
steak, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, right.
That's why he's asking for chicken nuggets and chips, not a fucking meal.
I say like 15, well, like 10 minutes after Alex left, Maeve would just like leave, like politely just leave and like go into the kitchen and just like, do you need any help with anything?
No. I'm used to. I mean, not used to this many people, but I mean, you all asked for the easiest, so I'm just going to just do a soup.
Mm.
You know, simple. Just put everything in one thing and it's done.
Mhm.
And then the chicken nuggets and the trio. It don't probably more helpful in there anyway. You can tell he's like trying to politely say, "Let me
Fuck
cook
off."
alone." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you need a hand, then
I'm sure I'll be fine.
awkwardly shuffles back in the room. She doesn't sit down, she just kind of like stands and leans against the wall, like watching everyone.
So we'll say sort of while you're walking out, while you're talking, you probably had a conversation. Then Cassian looks at these books that Alex got, and you see that there's a book on the moorland. There's a book on like the history of Ithiralda, similar to the one that Artron read in the first session. There's obviously the books on vampires that Drac has, and sort of various other things. I don't know if any of you are that fond of reading, but
I
I
am.
think.
Trust me, this is my thing.
but you know,
I
any
am
help?
what you will call a researcher, and I really like this type of stuff. So
Well, that's good to hear. Any help with it? I'm going to be looking for the names that Maeve mentioned. Anything on the moorland, anything on Malvorn. That's
Slab, was like, I could try and help here.
just yeah.
Can I look over at Maeve and just be like, "Huh, do you feel cool standing? That's why I stand a lot. It feels cool, doesn't it? You feel like you're important to the room."
Side of my body is hurting, so sitting isn't comfortable.
So out of character, do you need like one of those rings that you put down on the chair?
Cassian just says, "Well, if you want to go upstairs, the food will be at some point. No one's going to be mad."
We'll call you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you want to read?
I mean, if you want to take a book from the library, there's lots.
yeah, mate, they have a
Let me
lot.
just do something,
of
hang
books.
on.
No.
Awesome.
What?
I can... Yes, I'll take a look.
That means you're not going to take a look.
What does that mean?
Don't
So,
worry about it.
yeah.
Roll in deception. Can I roll insight just to
You
see if
know
like
If you want.
Unless,
Yeah, I don't-
unless
well, I
well,
don't know what
the
the
only thing I'll
deception
say
was.
is that with stuff like
No.
that, I will always use passive unless it's like you are intended.
Oh.
And I don't think there's like an intent, like a full lie there. Obviously, I don't know what you roll for. but it's not. She doesn't say something that she doesn't say something that makes your spider sense tingle. It's just yeah. Cassian begins looking through these books, and anyone who wants to can make an investigation check.
Yes, I do as well.
Do I get advantage on this?
Why?
Cause what's it called?
Faith Fiends Undead.
Yeah, exactly.
What books are you reading specifically? Are you reading the ones you got?
No, I think I'm reading the ones that Alex got.
Yes.
Let's see, advantage roll.
21. Nice. Okay, so Slab and Cassian sort of don't find that much. They find more information on the moorland. You find
a description of the moorland rather
than. Yes, so they would. So you'd get that with a P1 13. So all this information, unless explicitly hidden, is shared. So he gets the moorland isn't as old as the country. It's about. I can hear myself. That's weird.
I can't hear you twice, but.
Neither did I. So
weird. Okay. So the moorland, the Vermilion moorland, is about. You get sense it's about 500 or so years old. Or that's when people were oh, that's an actual swamp. Which not strange, but from things that Slab and Cassian read, it's sort of not a pit out of nowhere, but formed very quickly. And the flowers, the flame tongues, were there the entire time. As soon as the swamp was there, the flame tongues were also there.
So the flame tongues weren't there before the.
No, so they bloomed with the swamp. And as I said before, they are used in sort of salves for fire resistance. They are used sometimes in alchemical fire, things that need a spark. Some artificers use it a lot. And it's very rare to go there. Go there for no reason. If you're going, it's proper an adventurer's mission. It's dangerous. The flowers hurt if you are too close to them. It's very swampy. So if you go there, it's probably not going to be the nicest trip.
I don't know if you've wrote anything down about this, but would Slab be able to make a Arcana check? As in, basically, he's read about the moorlands and stuff like that. Instead of anything relating to the topic, he's going more in depth about the moorlands.
Mm-hmm. I think that would have been investigation. There isn't anything high enough on that.
Unless it's linking to the actual thing. I was just more for the fact as in what caused them to just pop up. No, not anything to do with what Crimson.
No, I don't think. I don't think so. Just because so long ago.
Yeah, I just thought as in if I find it a bit interesting about why I'm taking you haven't wrote it down.
I know. I know you don't. But so those two didn't find that much, but Drac, with your 21, I will say you were looking sort of mainly to be the history of Esmeralda, things like that. Sort of rather than looking for the swamp related to the moorland, you're probably looking for Malvorn and the history, because I think you're into that sort of thing. And you read, and it's you're sort of taking information. It's a dusty book that clearly has not been read for a while before you picked it up. And going through it, you see the name Malvorn once or twice near the chapter that's before Itheralba, the creation of Itheralba, so that chapter. And it's linked to an old tyrant who ruled over the area that is now Itheralba. A man that ruled with charm and cruelty, and he was known to use a mix of. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. He was known to use a mix of natural magic, so like almost druidic in nature, mixed with fire and burning people. Like you see, like in the book, is like a artistic interpretation of like a sort of crotchety, not older man, but sort of like hunched man with a long beard, sort of wiry black hair, sort of with like fire in his hand, almost like the less thin, but almost like when Jafar in Aladdin takes on that weird form.
So it's not Stelios.
Sorry,
it's not Stelios you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about Malvon, the cultist guy, tyrant. It's like the best way I can describe it, because I don't have an image, is like Jafar near the beginning of the movie when Aladdin goes to the Cave of Wonders and he's like, "Give the lamp to me," that sort of thing. But so that's the image you get. You don't get much detail, but he's also linked to one very specific moment, which isn't even in this book. Sort of go to another book on just like history and sort of not like history, but like gods and things like that. And you look and read carefully, and it doesn't give a name, but the timelines match up with what you're reading in the book, which is about 550 odd years ago. The tyrant Malvorn was giving a speech, or like it doesn't say the name Malvorn, but like a tyrant where Itheralba now stands is giving a speech, and witnesses talk of fire and that tyrant being dragged down by a red hand into the ground and not being seen again.
Oh.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, as I'm reading this, I'm of course gonna share this with everyone.
Mm-hmm. So everyone in this room knows that.
I was gonna say, but I was kind of interested in how their investigation goes. I was actually going to like at the start there, like reading, because I wasn't gonna read. Yeah. I was gonna go out into the field and start like doing my drills and exercising my katas and maybe some push-ups and sit-ups, just sort of trying.
So we got the boys.
Trying to fill myself out.
We got the boys reading in the front room. We got Sidon shadowboxing.
Yeah. He might actually. Well, so while he's training, I was actually going to say while he's out in the back garden, and if no one's nearby, he was actually going to like power up and summon his astral arms. Just be like, and just like, the
astral arms come up. And they sort of like that, that weird black, almost like fur comes out before they go blue. But it's like you're very attuned to this. They stay for slightly longer and they crackle more with like a reddish energy.
Is that new?
Okay.
It's you. I wouldn't say it's new. I think you would recognize it as something that used to happen a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's great. And he'll just be like practicing with the astral arms out, and so he's doing like 4 punches and like, just throwing, just doing jabs in the air and shit.
And you are still feeling tired, but you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Those punches come out quickly. You're getting more in a turn.
Like more of my rhythm, like
yes,
my rhythm back.
Yeah, you're
it was
slightly lighter on your feet. You're feeling better.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I had ring rust for a little bit.
Yeah, if not like slightly. This describes like brain fog, not brain frog.
Yeah.
That's a different thing. But like you're okay.
Yeah, cool.
Maeve, what are you doing?
Maeve would have practically sprinted to the library.
Uh-huh.
And like
See that massive stacks and
Yeah.
stacks of books.
probably been like, oh my god, kind of thing. Scoured through and found like a basic book, something that she's probably read maybe once or
Mhm.
twice, and then just like decided like, hey, yeah, that one will do, and then like gone into this games room and just got into one of these chairs and just started reading.
Very comfortable chairs.
Yeah.
So like lean back into it like molds. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say if you probably like an hour and a half goes by, people reading, training, reading, and you then hear sort of Alex sort of, or you like the three of you in this room sort of see Alex walk in and say, "Food is ready."
Right.
Tap on the window. Decided.
Yeah, you actually do see him like tap on the window and just like gesture like food.
There might be like some like force holes in the ground where his hands have like
Oh,
punched
Alex is
into the
gonna
earth.
be mad. My
Oh.
garden.
My cabbages!
Yeah, on my way.
He rolled on that one. He is pissed. I rolled a deception check. You can tell he's pissed. But very quickly he shuffles off.
Sorry.
Doesn't even say anything. And sort of goes, just like looks around, and then eventually sees you in the room. Probably goes in, doesn't realize you the first time because you're in the chair, so you can't even
Yeah.
see. But he like goes in here and just says, "Oh, food's ready."
Excellent, thank you. Closes the book, puts it on the little table in the middle, and then just follows him into the.
Oh, accidentally dragged him, so he went like that.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
what the fuck happened?
that's him being pissed.
Yeah.
I'm big mad. Sorry.
Sorry, I accidentally moved on. Oh, fucking hell. But like, yeah, he sets up the table. I keep accidentally dragging him. It's horrendous every time. Gives everyone the food that they asked for.
I imagine he just throws Shiner's plate down.
No, he doesn't. He just his thought of like something annoying is that the knife is slightly turned to the side.
Oh, he really has OCD. Okay.
No, what he does, he doesn't pour your drink for you.
Oh,
And
so I didn't even register that as an insult.
and weirdly enough, Cassian doesn't eat anything. He has like a plate with lives of folks and like a drink. He doesn't. You see, he's drinking a red liquid. You're like, is that blood? No, it's wine.
What he wants us to think.
That's what he wants. You can certainly take a look and really care. But you all enjoy a very well cooked meal from Alex. He's clearly a very good cook.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say to Alex, this is really good.
I lift up with a mouthful of like meat and just be like,
Oh,
yeah, this is actually amazing.
Sidon.
Side them. You have
Talk
he's like
with your
gestures to your
mouth full.
front. He just like Alex just gestures to your front. It's covered in.
It's like juices and
Oh.
Alex just like looks down at his plate and doesn't even make eye contact anymore.
And Drax like,
Imagine Maeve eats so like, you know what I mean, like tiny little soup spoon, and she's like doesn't make a sound.
It's like a nice tomato soup.
Oh,
oh no.
don't! I haven't eaten yet. I'm so hungry.
No. Okay, we'll
oh yeah,
finish-
you
we'll
should have.
finish it.
You should
Yeah.
have had. Food.
Well, I'm gonna make you
mentioned
hungry.
it before we play.
I have
I'm gonna-
half a pizza left in the fridge.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna make you hungry by saying it's like a nice tomato soup with basil with like
Oh,
with like garlic bread.
Oh,
He's made,
God.
and then apart from Slab and Slab because they got fucking chicken and meat and
he's got like
chips.
turkey dinosaurs.
Yeah, he's got turkey
Yeah,
dinosaurs and the like taste of like happy faces, smiley faces, with just like a bottle of ketchup or whatever.
Maeve's gonna
Um,
like take a mouthful of a soup, swallow it, then look at Sidon as if to say, "That's what you do before you speak." And then she's just gonna say, don't suppose.
As she looked at me, I was just like, what?
Oh god.
I want to cast command on Silent to make him like manners.
He's a wild boy.
Silent, can you make me a wisdom set? It's command wisdom.
One of the two.
Okay, you're fine.
I don't suppose you get a chance to flex your skills in the kitchen often.
Well, not particularly. Just like looks at Cassian. But you know, I try my best. I sometimes enter baking competitions.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do my best.
well, it's very nice. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. But I would like dessert.
So I didn't with a mouthful of food, and he just swallowed. He's like,
Eat.
yeah, I'll have dessert.
I think I pass, actually, because I'm
Alright.
really full, but it was really delicious, so thank you again.
Don't worry about it.
And also, Maeve,
Hmm?
did you find anything? Like in the library, reading something?
Just hang on.
Jesus.
You know, just the just reading the titles and stuff.
Okay. Because I found this book, and I'm gonna like tell her
Relay
about.
the information, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you all know
interesting.
that.
Does this have any significance, Cassian?
I'm not sure. Well, if it's related to this Malvorn you mentioned, I assume it has some significance.
Hmm.
But I'm not sure specifically. I need to brush up on history, clearly. Well, I will definitely look into it more.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
and by the way, looking into these books, and I like take out the 4 books on vampires. Can I borrow this, or should I leave them here?
Yes, of course. Just maybe
Yes, leave
don't
'em
say
here.
you got all of them from me.
No, of course, I will give them back. I'm not stealing them, just so
No,
you know.
no, yes, I know.
But Alex says that I should ask you, so I thought it was the best thing to do.
mhm. Speaking of Alex, he walks back in and has like slices of cake. We'll call it like a kind of cake. It's like a cherry vanilla.
I thought it would have like a bucket of ice cream.
That he puts in the middle of the table and gestures for anyone to take a slice. But then it sort of immediately says, please, have a bit. It's quite nice. And then immediately goes back and starts cleaning the kitchen. But yes, is there anything people want to do?
I think Maeve would just be like, I'm going to excuse myself. Enjoy the cake. And just like run back into this room, pick up the book, carry on.
Furiously.
Yeah, and I think we think that she will like go to sleep because tired.
Mm.
It's probably like at this point, you've read for a while, you're talking for a while, probably a long-ish meal. It's probably like 7, so it's like a decent amount of time. You could go to sleep now, just wake up early. But yeah, is there anything you guys want to do before a
Well, you
rest is
say you're
had?
going back to the inn, aren't you?
I am, yes. I don't know about Siren and Slab, but I guess they stay here.
Yeah.
Apparently, I accidentally muted my mic. It's funny.
I thought you were quiet.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I don't know, when I muted my mic, I said when Alex left the room, I was like, while I was taking the slice of cake, I said, "Thank you, Alex."
I
And then-
didn't hear that.
Yeah. So I said that, and then when Maeve said, "Enjoy the cake," I have a mouthful of cake, went, "I will." And then I was going to say was, Son would look out the window and see the damage he's done to the garden, and maybe try to spend a couple hours fixing it.
Oh, okay. So San spends some time fixing it. Are you gonna stay at the inn or are you gonna stay here?
I'm gonna stay here. I'm already here.
Okay.
I'll pick my stuff up in the morning. Fuck it.
Cool. So Sun's up for a few hours fixing.
Mhm.
Maybe's reading.
I will.
Hey, Drac. Just before you get looks, Sigon's learning manners.
The command worked and he succeeded the saving throw.
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are, Slab.
For the record, it's quite the workout to do garden. So.
That's the reason, yeah. Good. Because he pissed off this guy. He's been nice to you.
Yeah. What kind of check would I do for fixing garden?
Survival.
What?
You do a shit job. You don't
Make
make it
more
worse.
holes
You
than-
don't make
yeah.
it worse, but you don't make it better. You like move. What you do is you try and like move the dirt to get like back in the hole so it's fixed. But you just use dirt. You just like use a shovel and dig another hole to put the dirt in that hole.
I thought you were
I,
about to say he just uses his feet to try and sweep dirt.
Sweep the dirt under the road.
it's the thought that counts for.
Yes. Yeah. Alex can't see you.
I'll say as Maeve's like in this room, because obviously she's probably been reading for like a couple of hours.
Mhm.
She would like close the book because she's finished it, because it wouldn't be a long book.
Yeah.
And then she'd like put it down on the table and then just like ponder for a minute, and then obviously in her head she'd just be like, Sable,
Yes.
you mentioned Fey vampire.
I didn't I?
Do you have any more information about that?
Slightly. Not great deal. I only heard about them in passing. Apparently, it was a regular vampire who got caught in the Fey and stumbled across Ilani and the Court of Shapeweavers. I think she took them in, but I'm not sure. After that, I might be able to look into it.
If you could, I'd be very grateful. It was a conversation when we arrived here today. Cassian mentioned where he was turned. And
it sounded like the Fey one.
It did. So I was just wondering if,
Possibly.
Thank you for your help today.
It's nothing. Really, it's not my help, is it?
Well,
It's his. I'm just the emissary.
you're much more than that.
Well, hands up here you ask.
Hmm.
Well, have a good night.
You too.
You feel the connection break.
Mhm.
Is there anything anyone else is doing before we go?
Yeah,
and-
before I leave, I want to find Maeve.
Probably takes you a bit, but you
It's
can
a
find
big
it.
old house.
Big
Yeah.
old house. Probably go upstairs.
I'll say
Yeah.
she's finished her book, she's finished her conversation, she's probably like walking out of the room.
Yeah, so you sort of meet her near the stairs.
Yeah, hey, Maeve.
Mhm.
Since you're not going back to the inn today, should I grab your stuff and get them here in the morning?
If you wouldn't mind, that would be wonderful. Yes.
Yeah,
She
it's
reaches
no
into her
problem.
bag, takes out her room key, and hands it to you.
Yeah, so what's the stuff you got in your room so I don't forget anything?
Just some clothes and things.
Just a whole wardrobe.
My wardrobe of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I take out my little notebook and write down everything so I don't forget anything.
I feel like she's very used to moving from place to place, so she would have packed all of her stuff before she left. So it'd probably just be in a bag on the bed.
Yeah.
That's what Sidon travel's like, you know?
Yeah, that's the reason.
It's not that he's poor as fuck.
Oh, Drac,
Yeah.
in the bathroom there is a small bottle of perfume. Would you mind grabbing that too?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank
I can
you.
do that.
It's like the perfume at the side, and just like, oh, and you've left it there.
No, this is in the other bathroom.
Okay.
He was in one, she was in the other.
Yeah, but I went over to the one you were in as well.
Oh, right, fair.
Because I demolished that bathroom when I was cleaning the room. The key.
Well, I'm going to make you pay extra. I'm going to make you pay damages.
I don't know, it was me.
Well, give my best to Archeron and have a good night.
Yeah, you too. And I'm sure he will be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I leave.
So you go back to the inn and do what you need to do.
Yeah, and also, just
Yeah.
info, when I get there, I pay for a whole week to stay there.
Okay. So that is for both of you.
Yeah, for me and Archie.
Okay, so that is 14 silver.
Yeah.
Which is
Nice.
1 gold, 4 silver. Yes, you head back. Slabby doing anything?
Not in particular, because obviously, Sidon's gone out to
Try and fix God. Doing
mend his
It's much
holes,
of
but if anything, he kind of like Slab kind of like watches him for a bit. It was like, fucking idiot. So obviously,
What an idiot.
What an idiot.
As in, like, he's watching at the side and like dig a hole to fill another hole.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
It's like it's just making the garden worse.
But you sort of see, or you hear Cassie stand up, and then just say to you, have a good night.
You two, whatever you do for the night.
Read, pretty much. It just walks off.
No wonder you got a big library.
Literally. Says,
Then you
that's
fucking.
and walks off. So that's everyone's okay. Alex would show the rest of you two to your rooms, which I will just change the map so you can see which ones are yours.
Yeah. If Alex
so-
is taking me off, I'll apologise about the garden. Right,
Oops.
to fix it.
That's
Sorry.
fine. No,
Oh,
it's all right. Don't worry. Just
I lost control of my.
no, don't
Little
worry
while.
about it. So that one's May's room. We'll say doesn't really matter. You guys can pick a room out of the bedrooms. There's one here. There's one here with a bath and a sink. And there's one here with a bath and a sink and toilet.
Is that the red room?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is Cassian's.
I think
right?
that one, this one in the is Cassie's room now.
Yeah.
Joe.
Is that the red room?
With Cassian to
And Slab
That's
just
the
goes
fuck one
into
one.
this room and gets lost.
Exploring. Slab exploring.
I mean, you can if you'd like, but I don't have anything written down.
Snake.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like
Snake.
statues and shit that's clearly been like not used for ages and it's like hidden in this room pretty much. Yes, so you all head to bed and can click that long rest button, but can also click the level up button.
Oh, nice.